Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Sorry, got caught a little bit behind. Hold on 1 second. Please. There we go. Forgot to turn off my phone too. I'm half awake. Hi everybody, how you doing? I know Nikki was in here earlier. How you doing, Nikki? Douglas, Joe, Tommy J, Tom, Thailand Digital Nomad. Uh, Chris is here too. Hey Chris. How's the sound? He's my sound manager here. Who else? Robert Mack. How you doing, Robert? Let's see. I think I caught everybody. No, Gary and Jake. How can I miss Jake with all the let's go? Hi guys, what's happening? I gotta have some coffee. Hold on. I actually have no excuse. I just slept in. Maybe Brock is influencing me by sleeping in. Maybe I need to make it later. The only reason I made it earlier is when the time changed, and so people like Jake and people that are on the East Coast would at least be a little bit earlier in the evening. But I'm glad everybody can make it. Let's see. Finally got everything done now. I think I said that last time on that third and final pension from the Operating Engineers Union. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? Um, and so that's all done. Should actually get money, I think, this month on the first, I think. Anyway, so that's a relief off my mind. So now I know if I don't wake up tomorrow morning, my wife and Thai family are taken care of. Only doing a flyby. Why? What is it? It's only 1 o'clock in the morning, Nick. Oh, I always greatly appreciated. You're always greatly appreciated by stopping by, for sure. Got to reboot. I cannot hear anything. Uh-oh. Hope it's just you. So Jake will reboot. So anyway, interesting thing on the. I did get. I don't know if I told you. I'm gonna try this camping thing with both my wife, the kids. The kids have the whole month of October off, and then some of the stuff I'm getting I'll use on the bike also, like the battery operated fan and and stuff like that. I am buying a regular cooler, but with a regular compressor in it. In other words, a refrigerator. Um, it's 30 liters. I don't know if it'll fit on the bike or not. We'll figure that out. Bought a 600 watt battery bank to run the refrigerator, and then as I was searching on Lasada, I found a tent that was specifically made for a upright, roll on the ground temporary air. I know most of you probably have seen those. Um, they usually have a hose on them that would blow the hot air outside, and you could stick it in a room. Well, they make a 5,000 BTU, and that's the reason I bought the 5,000, was because it has lower startup amps. It has a soft start on it, and because I bought a generator, 1,000 watt, 800 watt generator, 1,000 watt peak, and on the internet I've seen that can four-stroke. Uh, it will run that air conditioner. So as I'm searching, I'll figure out how to put it in the tent. Yet afraid camping in Thailand definitely will get a bunch of laughs, I'm sure, from Thai people. But as I'm searching on Lasada, they make a tent that actually has a bag coming out of the side that has, stretchy stuff on it, and you put it under the bottom of that cooler and over the top, so that if it has side exhaust or whatever, which this one doesn't, it just has the intake on the bottom and the exhaust, a little square that you would put the hose on the deal on right above that, so that it could come halfway down the unit. The top part is actually the intake for the air conditioning, for the cool air, and it worked out perfect. I set it up yesterday, and I'll take some video. I didn't take the video while I was setting it up, of course, with my great vlogging abilities, but it had to be. I got to get a temperature deal, so I can actually do a video on it. I'm gonna say I had it underneath my carport, so I had the shade, but it was probably 90 out yesterday or whatever, and I want to guess it was 65, 70 degrees inside the tent. So that's more my style of camping. So if we go somewhere and short of getting in the vehicle that we're, there, and I want to get out of the sun or out of the heat, I'll have this tent. Hey, Ty Britta Broad, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could come by. So I don't think I'll be able, unless I get out. Now I've been thinking about getting a trailer for the Forza. That way I would be able to take the air conditioner, the generator. The generator's only one of those little. It's almost like a Honda, the Honda 1000 EU, the quiet ones. And I haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting for it, but I've seen numerous videos on YouTube where they were running it with that same 800 watt 1000 max Chinese generator made for the States. In the States, it's called, what is it called? I don't know. It's green. Sportsman, it's called in the United States. They have an importer in the Midwest somewhere. Anywhere. It's a Rambo or something here in Thailand. But it's gotten really good reviews. People have had them for 4 years and still, sitting. It's actually my Honda. I had a Honda 1000. I still do in the States. It didn't have it didn't have a bulb primer, which I don't know is good or bad, because sometimes they rot. But it had the choke. It had everything like that. But it didn't have a shutoff for the gas on the outside underneath the pull handle. This one does. It's got the econo mode and all that, if you guys are familiar with the Honda generators. But I like that shutoff feature because you can shut off the gas and run the thing dry after every time that you use it, and the thing will stay. Biggest thing with those Hondas is bad gas sitting in the carburetor, and this way you don't have to do that, which is kind of cool. And I didn't see one review that said this is a piece of junk, don't buy it, that type thing. Everything was good. Yeah, mine too, Gary, but I figured I don't know, it would make, I don't have really that much content per se to do vlogging videos, so I would think that would be kind of fun to see me out there in the sun, maybe do a catch and cook type thing to where I camp by the lake and catch and cook whatever I eat. I don't know. It's something I want to try. We'll see. Maybe no one will watch, and that's okay too. But it should be fun, I think. What did I have for breakfast? I had 2 eggs over easy, and tomatoes, and water. But I don't know. I bet you the Thai people are going to get a kick out of. My father-in-law. I wish I could understand exactly what he said when it arrived and I put it together yesterday. I could only imagine what he was saying, the crazy American. Yeah, I think it'll be fun, man. And the kids are looking forward to it. There's a bunch of nice places. Like I said, my biggest problem is at night if it's above like 70, 75, I might with a fan blowing on me. At 75, I can sleep. Anything above that, when you're getting in the 80, 80, close to 80, I just don't sleep. I don't sleep that well anyway. So then when it gets hot and I don't sleep at all, it really sucks. But with this setup, it should be pretty cool. I'm gonna get another tent that I'll use on the motorcycle in case I don't get a trailer or go that far with it. Then I'll just use the fan, and I'll probably do those up in the hills above Surin here somewhere. And during those months of November, December, January, and February, where I said it's quite nice at night, below 75. And I do have the battery operated fan, 10-inch fan, and then I have that 600 watt that'll run the refrigerator for 2 days, I think, is what they're saying. But it also has solar recharging and a bunch of probably good information for just somebody that's actually maybe thinking about doing it. It's a whole different deal now. They've got those tents now that I was even thinking about that go on the top of the your truck or your car. The only problem with that is I'm not real good going up ladders, climbing in and out of it. I'm afraid I'd probably kill myself. But it might be. I think it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. The coolers and the stuff. I'll put the prices in there. I want to say the 1,000 watt generator, which I know the Hondas are expensive. They're probably $1,000 in the States or something, or close to it. 800, something like that. The Sportsman one is 78,000 baht. So what is that? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 60, 70, 80, $250. And the cooler is about 4,500 for a 30 quart. And these actually have, they're a Chinese Apicool or something, but they sell them on Amazon. They sell them all over the world, and they get nothing but good reviews also. But they're an actual compressor, so it'll go down to, I think it goes down to 4 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. So you can either use this one. They have them that have 2 compartments in them to where you can have a refrigerator side and a freezer side. This one can be either or. You either have to run it as a freezer or run it as a refrigerator. And I'm not ever going to go any place more than, I don't think, 2 days. Although some of those places, like I said, that I saw Joe go to over by Pachuap, where they were right on the beach and had the restaurant and the showers and the bathrooms and all that, that I could probably handle a few more. But I don't want to push it. I'm not really into camping anymore. But I think it'll be fun. I think it'd be fun to watch. If I was watching, I'd watch it. Uh, Need to go if you can. Yeah, because what we're gonna do is right across the street. The lady that owns the land right across the road where we parked the truck. She's the one. She's also given us the okay to build I think I told you guys, a lean-to cover for the truck over there, as long as she owns the property. She just asked, please don't, pour big giant concrete, 2x2 footings or anything. So I went over that day before yesterday with the cousin, and I think we're going to camp right there. We're going to go right out. She said no problem. So I can go over there, I can check the generator, and then if anything does happen or I forgot something or whatever, I can just walk across the street and grab it. Or if I want to go to the bathroom, I can walk across the street and go to the bathroom. Joe says my bike tent. Is that the ones that have the area you can pull the bike in, or is that for a bicycle, Joe? I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Like I said, if you've seen, I should see if I can pull up that deal, and it'll at least give you guys an idea. I mean, I was I was thoroughly amazed at them having this thing. Now, is it the best and most heavy duty? But it was no, but it was 1,600 baht, so it was only what would it have been? Well, so what is that? 30, $50, something like that. So I mean, how can you complain? Let me see if I can pull up here. Here's the tent, and I know it has a little video. So let me see if I can get it to a. Let me bring it over here so you can kind of see it here. Now, let me. My great ability to work StreamYard. Maybe one day I'll get good at it. Chrome tab. This one. Share. Can you guys see that? I think you can. Let me see. Let me go back to StreamYard. Yeah, you can see it. This is the tent, and that's almost exactly the one that I got, the 5,000. It's short, except it doesn't have. See, that side intake is either for the going up through the cool side of it, the blower side, or for the exhaust. The one I got doesn't. The one I got is almost like perfectly made for this thing. And I did get me a cot to go inside. The biggest problem with me is having the getting down on my knees and trying to get back up. The pain is like through the frickin' roof. But this thing, and the tent is one of those like umbrella deals. So I set it up by myself, and it took like maybe 5 minutes. And when I do it again, I will video me setting it up. It was really easy. That's why I got it. Another thing, I can't get down on my knees and put rods and shit. I gotta be halfway smart. But the tent's not just. It's a single. It's thin. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I guess is what I'm saying. Motorcycle tent. I think I know which one you're talking about, Joe. I was looking at that one also. In fact, it's still, well, I can, I have the ability. I think it's still on here, but I don't know. Might as well, since I got sleeping bags, saws, utensil kits. This is all stuff I still haven't ordered. This is the generator. I can show you that real quick. In case anybody's interested. I don't know, what the hell. But let's see. Okay. And I'm getting a little bit quicker. Not that much. But that's the generator. And it's about the same size if you guys are familiar with those little Hondas. And like I said, this one's called a whatever it is. Rambo. Rambo. Anyway, the nothing but good reviews, and it's not like the thing has just come out a week ago. They have one guy in there that's doing a 4-year update on on this particular thing. There's the battery bank. I thought I had it still in here, Joe, but maybe I don't. But I think it's fairly similar to this one, and I've had it in my. Oh, here it is. Here's the one that I was thinking about, and then I'll get off everybody's. I'll stop pushing. Unless you guys are interested in this stuff, I can go on to a rant of some sort. There's the one that I was thinking about, Joe. Is that similar to what you're calling a motorcycle tent? I guess you can actually roll it right up inside, or at least that's what I've been told. I'll go back. Hey, Moonhua, how you doing? I got your I got your email. Thank you very much. I will be checking into that. I really appreciate it. Moonhua sent me a deal of a orthopedic surgeon, so I want to check. I'll check out all my avenues. Friday night I go. So what's Jack saying? 8 years ago, I remember I camped outside my wife's home in the garden. Huh? Electricity from the living room. Yeah, for a fan, and got a pillow mattress inside. I get in a, it's like knee high cot so that I can actually sit on it. I got about a 4-inch air mattress that goes on top of that, and then just a real thin sleeping bag just to sleep on top of, basically. So it'll be interesting. I think it'll be fun cooking. I watch a lot of those shows, so I don't know how you guys are going to, you know, take it all in. But I don't know. I think it'll be fun. I think you'll watch. And we're gonna do. I want to say we'll probably do the first test across the street, just me and my wife. Um, when we get back, the end of somewhere around the end of July, and we'll get a good idea. I ordered tables. I ordered three tables. I ordered all sorts of stuff. About 30,000 baht worth of stuff. The cooler and everything. The cooler seems really nice. Like I said, they've run them off of these. Like this one isn't a Jackery, but it's kind of like if you guys know about those Jackery power banks. But they were powering up these 20, 30 liter coolers for 2, 3 days with those. That's without using the solar charging. And the solar charging, when they were using that, whatever it would expend, the 12 hours overnight or whatever it was, by having it out in the sun the next day, it was fully charged and ready to do it. So as long as you had sunshine, you had an independent or an endless supply of energy. And then of course, probably during the night, I'll be running the generator. So I'll either have it charging off the generator, because I think the generator will charge that deal plus operate that air conditioner. And if I wanted to put in an actual fan, it would probably do that too. But I'll run a bunch of little tests. As long as it's cool, I'll sit inside the tent and run different tests. But it should be interesting. So we'll do that when we're doing. Jake, is it raining? Has it been a problem with rain in Florida or no? Or is Jake already here and I didn't know he was here already? Is Baldy here and I didn't see him come in? I know he put out a video the other day. It was quite a good one too, because guess what it was about? Camping. He was camping with his family. I think Chaam, if I'm not mistaken, if he is in here. But it was a pretty good video. It's amazing. I think a lot of people are check out Tom's latest drone footage. I will. I haven't had a chance to watch the latest one Tom put out. I'm here. But yeah, so I thought it was pretty interesting, because it was right when I was ordering some of this stuff or whatever. The extra, I still got 2 or 3 more orders I need to put in to get everything that I want. But he put out this video on camping. Good morning, Waza. How are you? Watch a little before you go to work, Cole. I'm glad you could make it. I'm almost done with my coffee. My wife had to go in early today. She has to go to the old immigration office that I think I told you guys in the past is over by the border. It's about an hour away. With the big boss, they put in a bunch of closed circuit cameras and stuff inside there, and they've got to go check it out or whatever. Loretta, how are you? Hello to you. Glad you could make it. Going to the Valley View restaurant. What is the Valley View restaurant? I haven't heard that one. Is that a new one? It's usually the Wombat. This is, hey Mitch, what's up? How you doing, brother? Sanctuary Point. Cool. I will check that out. Uh, and I think I'm caught up. Okay, so that was the camping side of things. And I don't know if you guys don't, let me know in the comments. You guys don't comment all that much, especially on a live stream. You guys comment fantastically on all the videos that I do, and I really appreciate that. It makes a big deal to me anyway. But on the live streams, don't, and I don't expect it. But if you have, yeah, that'd be a good idea, or yeah, if you do it, do this. If you do it, do that. Give me some input. It would be greatly appreciated. Hey, Paul, how are you? Glad you could make it. Just saying, Gary, saying hello, hello. And I thought it was, let's see, everybody's saying, okay, I think I'm caught up. If I missed something, guys, put it back up. Wait, here's Moonwa said, I left my tent at a backpackers hostel in Australia in 1998. Got fed up with carrying it around. Yeah, if I can't, I definitely couldn't do any backpacking. That just is not going to happen. But I think the moto camping on the Forza would be very interesting, especially if I could get a trailer for it and actually have be out in the middle of nowhere and have air conditioning and generators and batteries and lights, and I think it would be unique, put it that way. Not so unique on motor vlogging or camping, but a big 250-pound white guy in the middle of Thailand camping with air conditioning and electricity would I think would be interesting. And Tom took off. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass, but if you would, what you would want to see, what would be interesting to you to see if I get into that. I know I'm going to do it with the family, and I know I'm going to do it at least once on the Forza. If I go as far as getting a trailer and having the hitch and everything made, I did have a 19. God, what was it? It was a cone motor. Anyway, a full dresser Harley, newer. I want to say 90s or something, 80s, late 80s, early 90s. And I had a tent trailer, the ones that had that actually popped up and had canvas sides on it and everything. It was pretty cool actually. And it had a hitch on it, so I had ridden a bike pulling a trailer before. They don't want to stop very well is the only problem when you've got a little bit of weight behind them. They have a tendency to not want to stop, and I found that out doing 80 on a freeway and coming around into stop traffic. It was amazing. I put that Harley between shot the line between two cars. It was either that or I was gonna crash. But yeah, so, and if I do that, it would be awesome, I think. And I wouldn't have to go, I mean, it'd have to be kind of a good clearing, not into snakes, not into excuse me, bugs. So, and I'm saying that and I want to go camping in Thailand, right? But if I find an open meadow clearing type that I can get to, preferably near water, there's a thing called a thermocell. I want to show you guys that in case there's anybody that actually does camp, because especially here in Thailand, I had this back in my camping gear on the Tiger, the other kit that I had. and it's this deal right here. Let me see. Let me pull it up. And let me see if I can. Because if you do, this would definitely be, I would get one of these immediately. And let me go back over to make it a little bit bigger. This deal right here, you can put it on these canisters. You know the canisters are basically the same ones used for cooking. The thermostat unit is this right here. It has those little blue pads on them, and you can buy, I don't know, you buy a pack of 10 or something. They last like, let's see, what does it say? Well, 90 hours. It tells you how long the run time is, but it doesn't, let me see. It comes in a bag like that with 4 or 5 of them. Anyway, it'll run like 8-10 hours or something, maybe longer. And it actually gives you a bubble around you of 15 to 20 feet. And it isn't bullshit, and it isn't, it actually works. I used it. You could be right by the water, mosquitoes all over the place. Set this thing on your picnic table, and in a 20-foot circle around you, no bugs. It's the same basic stuff as the coils, but this one's, I think, a little bit more efficient, and you get a bigger area. So, oh, Jake is leaving. All right, Moonwa, have a good day. But anyway, it's something to think about if you are if you're into that kind of crap. Like I said, I am to a certain extent. Now, I might go out the first time and say it kicked my rear so bad the first time. I'm not going to do it anymore. But hey, Tim, how you doing? I did kind of see you come in. I just didn't say anything. Should have said it quicker. If you guys are into house builds and building a house in Thailand and that type of stuff, check out TNW Living in Udon Thani, Thailand channel. And I think he's getting close. I don't know how much. What did you say? August it should be done. I know he went and got the windows the other day and that kind of stuff. Hey, brother, how you doing? But it's getting close, and he's documented it all the way through. So if you want to go check it out, by all means. Yep, that's a goal. That's what I thought. Hey, Jam's got how many more days now? 4th of July. Today's the 29th. So you got how many days in this month? 30 or 31? I'm horrible. Within 5 days, you're going to be in Thailand, I think, if I'm guessing correct. That's awesome. And I'm going to be over in that area. I don't know where you're going to be, but on the 13th through the 16th of July, I'll be in Jantiem Pattaya area. So if you're around, I definitely would love to meet up with you guys for sure. But yeah, she's real close. She's retired. She's just hanging out, retired lady, living the life now. Pretty soon. That must be weird. I kind of find it. I don't know if it's weird or not. Is it? Jem's a Thai lady, lived in the United States for a long, long time, right? And she's actually, it's almost like becoming an expat and coming to Thailand to live. I think it's awesome. And your husband's gonna love it. Jim's gonna love it. It's an awesome place. But if you're around that area, definitely I want to get in touch with you, and we can all, because Mitch is there and Tom is there, and actually during that time, Mark will be there. Who else will be there? A lot of people. I don't know if James will or not. Everybody's saying good morning to the retired lady. Singer too, by the way. She's got an excellent voice. And if you're not subscribed, she's got a YouTube channel, and she's gonna have fun with that, especially when she gets here to Thailand. So please join Jam's channel if you can. Doesn't cost anything. Easy to do. What's Mitch saying? 2nd of July, 4 p.m. Saturday meetup at the Wombat. And now, did I read it right when I saw the advertisement on Facebook? Is this going to be something that's the first Saturday of every month? Is going to be a meetup of whoever wants to go from YouTube or whoever? I think I read it that way. I don't know for sure. Hey Ron, how are you? She's got to be, right, Loretta? I mean, I know. I was in a bad frame of mind and everything when I knew I was gonna come to Thailand, and I was still excited to come here. Depressed as hell, but really excited to come here and find out what it was all about. And to my surprise, wouldn't you imagine, man? Unfreaking believable. That's the plan. The first Saturday of every month. Cool. I think it'll be fun. I won't be able to make that one, but I will make the one. I know Chuck's coming the end of July sometime, so I will put together a 3-day block of time to come and have some fun. But, promoting positive people. So you won't be there then, right? Mitch isn't a positive person. He doesn't come to Surin, so he's not my favorite person. I got to stop busting his stones about that. It's been too long, because I know it kills him, and it's really a bad thing to do, because I know he feels so bad about it, especially the wedding thing. I know that he wanted to make it for that. Push back and back. Well, hey, as long as they're pushed back and they're not pushed away, you'll make it, Loretta. I hope so anyway. I'm looking forward to meeting you. I'm looking forward to meeting all, like Mitch says, all the positive people that are associated with this and part of this channel. Wouldn't be a channel without everybody here. I mean, it'd just be me sitting here yabbering and no one chiming in. But I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. I'm not allowed in the bar. You got 86th? But let's see, what's Ron? What are you doing for the 4th? To tell you the truth, I don't really know. I'll probably in some way be celebrating Jam's arrival to Thailand. I don't know. I don't think they really per se celebrated here too much, so I don't think my wife's too much into it. Hey Brock.
Morning all.
What is it?
Thailand doesn't do 4th of July. It's not Independence Day for them.
For who?
Thais. It's only an American thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. Probably. I mean, I'll do it just because I'm USA, so I might get a little flag and wave it and sing "Born on the 4th of July" or something. But probably not much. I mean, I'd love to barbecue is what I'd like to do. Any chance that I could get to barbecue. That's another reason why camping I think would fit and would be okay to do with the I could barbecue. I could bring steak and stuff with me, especially if I'm only staying one night. I'm definitely going to go get a steak. Hey Joe, for your father-in-law's candy. Cool. I just got him something the other day, so I will definitely let him know. Joe always makes sure.
Go get some fireworks, Dave. Go to town and get some fireworks and let them off at dusk.
Yeah, fireworks. Yeah, I had some friends that used to be really into that. They used to get quarter sticks, half a stick of dynamite, and but I haven't in years and years been. I haven't done anything with fireworks. Ron saying. I was wondering about us. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that there's got to be some kind of groups here. I know that there's a group in Surin, and I know that there's groups in pretty much every area. I'm talking about expats, so they might do something. Of course, a lot of them are going to be UK and Australia and whatever, but on the
we don't
Americans,
give a rat's about.
Yeah, no one cares about that. At least the Australians and the UK guys don't. There's
Yeah,
a day.
yeah.
There
For
isn't a
us
day that I
independents,
goes by that I don't watch a Thai video. Couldn't. Yeah, man, you must be into it big time. I. What the hell is that noise? Can you guys hear that?
yeah, something going on out the back.
Yeah, loud music. What the hell are they playing right in front of my house or something? I mean, I don't live next to anybody. I'll go check it out if it gets real bad. Yeah, Loretta's saying that she there isn't a day that she goes by that she doesn't watch. That's the same way I was before I went to Costa Rica. I'd watch them every day. Like I said, by the time I picked out a place, like I did here in Kamala, and watched 20 Seconds in Thailand, Rob, I knew pretty much how to get around all of where I went in Costa Rica and where I went in Kamala. I'd be driving down the street, had the scooter. Oh, okay, yeah, I make a left here and a right here, and I'm at this and that. So it does help you logistically find out. That's why I would suggest anybody come in here. Definitely watch Chuck's No Time to Be Sad videos, because he's all you got to do is go into his page and check out and search for wherever you want to check out, and more than likely he's been there, so you can get a view of it.
Yeah,
But you get to the point where you're jonesing it. I understand. I mean, I think that's what you're saying. I mean, you wanna, oh, come on already. I wanna be there. And I wasn't so much. I mean, it was 2015 when I was in Costa Rica, and I met the friend of a friend that came for 2 weeks to visit him, and he had been in Bangkok for 3 years, and he told me about everything. And from that point on, I knew I wanted to go there, and I knew it was going to be a fight to try to get my wife to go there, because, as we discussed before, she thought it was a third world nation, no concrete streets, and people using the streets as a bathroom. I mean, it was amazing what went through the mind of my wife. But she did agree to it, just a little bit too late. This is a bummer. I heard what Mitch said. I heard someone is building a huge disco right next to you. I don't know, man. It sure sounds like it. I don't know what the hell they're playing, but I don't. It never happens here. I don't know. Somebody's got a wild hair. What is it? What's today? Tuesday, Wednesday?
today
I don't even.
today's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know. So it's not like a weekend and they're getting ready to party. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Aaron saying hi to everybody. Um, what's here? Let's see. Yeah, I hear some. Yeah, I do too, man. It's driving me crazy. This microphone is amazing. I mean, it picks up everything. I don't know if that's good or bad. And it's supposed to be directional. I think on this side there's nothing. It's only no, maybe I don't know. It's supposed to be directional, but I guess it picks up everything. Sorry for the spelling. You haven't seen mine enough, then, Loretta. That's why I don't like to type. If I can't talk into my phone and do it, I don't want to do it. I'm horrible. It's from just not lack of education.
Yeah, the only thing that Australians know about 4th of July is not 4th of July, Independence Day, is the movie.
Yeah,
That's
there
got
you go.
spaceships and stuff.
Yeah, let me take my medicine, and my wife will find me 100 baht. Oh, almost dropped one. Cool. So what was it? Funny you say that, Dave. When I went to American, people there thought that kangaroo were hopping around. Yeah, it's amazing. And my wife, I don't know, how do I put it? My wife was a very simple woman. I mean, she didn't no college, no nothing. She just was and she just, if somebody told, if she trusted you and you told her that the sky is definitely purple, she would tell me that the sky was purple because Waza
You
said it
said
was,
that.
and Waza is one of the smartest guys that I know. So she would take stuff that people that she trusted So she was very easy to get over on, and kid with all the time. But if she did think that you were a smart person and a good friend and all that, she would believe what you said. Ah,
Isn't there a
okay,
new
don't worry.
version of that movie, Mitch? Debbie Does Dallas 2022?
That was in the theaters when I was 16, I think, in the Nudie Theater in the San Fernando Valley. Debbie Does Dallas. Oh no, what was the other one? The What was the biggest porno flick? First one that came out
Deep Throat.
ever. What was? Yeah, Deep Throat. Deep Throat was in there too. I think I was
Linda
17 or
Lovelace.
18.
Linda,
Yeah, Linda
Linda,
Lovelace.
Linda Lovelace.
Lovelace.
So I believe.
Yeah. And that was. I think I don't know. I'm trying to think. There was only one theater, and it was called the Pussycat Theater, and it was the only one in the San Fernando Valley that I knew of. Yeah, misdemeanor got it. You got it right, Laura. So that was in there, but those were out about, I think, same era then within the 5 year period, I think. But definitely, how did we get on porno? I got a bit horrible mind, I think. Try my tablet. Oh, you were on your tablet? That was worse. Why, you got bad internet where you're at? I'd love to change mine, but my wife would never let me live it down because it's her beloved TOT or NT now. God, it can't be my. Huh. Maybe I can get in my. Maybe it's the guy behind me that killed my dog. I think that'll get me going. I go back there and strangle him. That was me. I mentioned Deb. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Mitch brought it up. Ron ratted you out. But anyway, like I said, just to remind people again, if you guys thinking about the camping thing, what you think about it, what you think would be cool to see in it, besides me getting bit by a snake or something. Try to be creative and put it in the comments of the live stream. And I'd like to. I'm going to do it, and I'll do it with the kids, which will probably be more fun because they're a ball to listen and watch. Although you have to probably at least understand a little bit of Thai. Like if you're Mitch and you speak fluent Thai, you won't have a problem with it. But if you're not, then you might have to. Yeah, we'll let you know what's going on. But it'll be fun. They've been wanting to for a while. And then if we get into it, I mean, in October, if we have the time, I know up in Chiang Mai, which I've never been to, they have the mountains up there where it's cooler, and they've got a lot of camping places. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to want to go. You know, I want to be able to run that generator if they don't have electricity. But, and I don't think if I'm in a crowd of tents 10 feet apart from each other, they're going to want that little generator running for, 8-10 hours straight. I did buy, there is a way, which I had on my 2,000 watt Honda in the United States. You hitch up a boat 5-gallon gas tank. It doesn't have to sit above it. It could sit next to it. The generators actually have a fuel pump. They will pump gas, so they will suck it. You get another cap for it that has a barbed fitting on the top. You screw that onto your generator. You push it on there, push the bulb a few times, just like you were priming your little outboard motor, and go in there, and that thing would run for, what did I run it for? Almost 2 days off that 5 gallons at like quarter speed or something like that. So it's an extending, so you don't have to go out there and fill it. I believe that this thing's going to be pulling about 400 watts. About half of that it'll run on economy. I'm going to say it's a half a gallon gas tank, and I'm going to say it would run for 4, maybe 5 hours. So on the extended, I wouldn't have to get up, and it could run all night. So we'll see. I'll put all that stuff on video for the people that are actually interested. Let's see, did I miss something? Uncle Craig's here. Hey gang, no
Good
rain
morning,
yet
Craig.
today. Talking about camping, I bought a tent that actually takes a temporary stand-up air conditioner. It sits outside and it has a bag that goes over the top. I ran it yesterday because I'm gonna do some camping videos, which ought to be interesting. Hopefully, I won't hurt myself. But yeah, so an air-conditioned tent with a foreigner out in the middle of nowhere in Thailand ought to be interesting. Gary likes the background, Brock.
Yeah, that was New Year's Eve, long time ago. I think 2013, and that blast was a 3-inch mortar that went off. It was
Uh,
just
I
a
think
little cracker.
Mitch will Mitch will drink to any song. It doesn't have to be Irish, I don't think. I don't know. Did they have their? I know that you said the opening of they doubled the size of the Wombat, but you said it was more of a soft opening that one you guys went to. Did they have their grand opening yet, or no?
Grand openings in a week or so.
Oh, is it?
Mitch posted it up here.
Dave, get a flashlight and battery for yeah. I got that big battery pack that has lights in it. Plus, I have 2 flashlights, a headband flashlight, and then I've got 2 of those like little round ones that you can like set our tables or hang up in your tent. Hey, what are you doing, brother? Come on back.
It's easier than typing. My fingers,
I know. I bet.
my brain's moving slow, but my fingers are moving slower. I'll tell you what. I slept like 6 hours straight.
Really?
Unaided sleep. Yes.
I
And
wish
I'm
I
like
could do that.
groggy today. Groggy.
That's. I only slept
Not
like
drunk,
2 hours and I was groggy.
just groggy. I didn't get drunk or anything last night. I had 2 beers with some great friends you know.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah.
Morning, Mitch.
Good morning, Brock. I love that background. Love it. I had. I'll be honest with you. This cannabis kind of stuff and stuff going around. I had some edibles not too long ago, and I was looking at a guy, and that's what I was seeing when I was behind him.
Hey, take it easy. Thanks for coming, Waza.
See you, Waza. Hey, Ron John.
Yeah, you know, I
Really
might
fall
try. I might try it again. It's been. Oh, I told you that I tried it not to get high, but to get rid of those cluster headaches years ago.
Yeah.
But to actually get high, probably over 40, 45 years ago or more. But I might try it again. Little bitty piece, because like I said, man, it made me paranoid, and I'd have to be by myself and lock myself in a room and then see how it.
That's what
transpired.
That was my intention.
Yeah.
My intention. Yeah.
A lot
I
of
can
people
shoot.
do it to sleep. Maybe it would help me sleep.
That's
don't
why I
know.
said, man, I don't sleep. How you doing? I just didn't sleep, And then, well, dude, have an edible. And I was like, yeah, I'll take some, whatever. And about an hour later, the gentleman comes back from his condo, person that we all know, and hands me these edibles. And I said,
Well,
great. Stuffed them in my pocket, And I said, when I get home, right? Safe spot.
People loved the sleeping weed that I grew. And what it is it could be any kind. Mostly indicas are more on the hit you and put you in the couch type deal. But what it is when you take your scope and you look at the trichomes, as they come up, they'll be all clear. And as they start to turn amber to a certain percentage, that's when you want to grab them. That's when they have the most THC. Although, if you let them turn all amber
No.
and run a couple of weeks over that, then they become a great sleeping weed. So if they turn amber, they become great for sleeping. Just by letting them go a week, maybe 10 days later than when you would grab them at the highest point of THC. It's weird, but I could actually probably, if I do grow that, I could make them.
Helps with sleep, pain, and sleep. James says.
Yeah,
I'll tell you,
yeah,
I've heard that, and
it does.
that sounds really great. And you are correct, Tommy J. No pooper scoopers needed there at the Wombat.
No,
Um,
sleeping.
wow, yeah. Oh,
That's
I know what to
Diddy.
do. I was going to show you a picture. Let me find it first.
Yeah, Ron.
There
As
we
you
go.
push them, if you push them over their period and you let the everything turn amber, it will work more. As a lot of people like it too, that just want to become part of the couch and just they like it that way. But um, I could grow my own if it comes down to that. Let me,
So there you go, Dave. I sent you a picture to share if you'd like.
is it
Share it.
shareable or will I go to?
Yeah. Of
Will I
course. This
get?
is my idea of camping in Thailand.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there. This
Nothing
is
wrong
in
with that.
Rahway. This is at Rahway Beach, by the way.
Ah, nice place.
Dave's very familiar with that area.
Yes,
And look at
I
that. It's
love
got a
it.
nice platform. This one doesn't, in particular, doesn't have AC piped into it, but they do have them that has air conditioning. And the
You know what?
actual toilet is just a few steps away, and it's in a nice upright position.
I was really
In a,
surprised. I punched in camping in Thailand, and what's that? Flora and Note or whatever. They're the ones that got real
Yes.
big all of a sudden.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
went
they're
on a
great.
camp. They went on a camping on one of the islands, and went over and they did a video. I watched part of that. Like I said, Baldy just did one
Yeah,
um,
saw
yesterday
that
or
one.
whatever day before.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting. I think it's gonna. I'm gonna do it
Well,
anyway.
let's get Baldy's link up there. I'll hit stop sharing there. I got another one, but you probably won't want to see that. So yeah, let me go to my cheat sheet.
You know, people ought to enjoy it. I think it's like I said. I've got probably 8 friends that wouldn't be dead right now if they even smoked weed or ate edibles or whatever instead of
There's
drinking.
Baldy's
all
glamping.
died.
Yeah. I just don't. You were talking earlier about the the rooftop
Yeah,
tent thing, and I thought, oh man, that's so cool. And there's some really really awesome ones. You see them on
there
these
are
Range
real
Rovers and
nice.
stuff. And
Yeah,
but again, the
yeah,
ladder thing, I'm like,
yeah. That's
I'm
what
gonna get
happens.
up all in the morning, stoved up, all achy and shit. I'm gonna fall down, get my ankle caught in something. I'm gonna smack my head on
Uh,
my jack and my axe, and everything because I'm all tooled up. And
excuse me. Oh, what did I do?
no, that was a tent sale. No, that was actually a picture off of Goda. Copyright. That was not my photo,
Probably.
but that
And
Um,
it
that's
th-
comes
the
with a, and they come
this
with a tuckerina, huh?
yeah, that's right. Tag-alongs can be for an additional fee. Hey,
this
Bruce, how we
is
doing? Where are you at in the
Hey,
world
Bruce.
today, Bruce? Yeah,
Like
Did you
your video
yeah,
on
Flora. No, thanks,
in
Brock.
Canterbury, Bruce.
did you see the tent, Mitch? This one.
Yes, I did.
This
Yeah,
and I bought
with
the
the AC
the
there.
5,000. Although the 5,000 one. Let me see something real quick. I bought these tables here too, and Matt. Here's the
Okay,
cooler.
Wahan. Okay.
Here's the cooler. 5,000 BTUs, pulls 300 when it once running, 360 I think amps, 5290. And it also
360
has
amps.
what's that?
I
No,
don't
I'm
think
watts.
so.
Sorry, watts. Sorry. So yeah, and then I bought these, and I've got to buy some more stuff. But these tables here, I bought one of each size. I have one of these with my camp set in the United States, but they're pretty cool. They come out.
They
They're
are.
all metal.
That's awesome.
They're all metal on the top, and they fold. How come this thing isn't getting bigger? Oh well. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, God, I'm imagining it's going to end up costing me like 30,000 baht. I'll show you the stuff that I'm going to get. There's some fire starter, but there's some gas cans, some extra pegs because the pegs that came with the deal are crap.
Oh yeah,
There's
you
two sleeping
use
bags.
those. Never use those wire pegs.
No, they're no
Get the
good.
heavy plastic ones.
I have
And
a
a hammer.
burner. Here's the cot I'm gonna get.
Mhm.
See it so I don't have to get down on my knee, and it'll take 320 pounds. So I've actually could get fatter if I wanted. And then I
Yeah,
don't
how
have a
wide is it,
saw.
Dave? You might need a wider one.
Yeah, it could be. These things are pretty. I don't know why this thing isn't blowing up like it used to. Anyway, a utensil set. What else? This is an interesting thing to clean your dishes and stuff. An axe. This I got a big ass. Or I'm getting the
Yeah, I got a big ass too, Dave.
the 4.3 by 4.5. So I'm gonna put this over the actual tent and have a an area in case it does rain. And then this is the generator, which oh, there it is. Now it's blowing
Oh,
it up.
dude, look at that.
Yeah, and it's 4-stroke. It's not a. Most of the ones you could buy for like 4,000 or 5,000 baht are 2 strokes, and I just really didn't want to do that.
Oh, let's just do this.
And then I'm gonna
Talking
get
to
this
myself, sorry.
as a little campfire deal. I don't know. I've got to order all the stuff, and then there's that thermocell that I was telling you, and this is the box that I had decided on getting. Is this one? It's 600 watts, and it has the plugs and the USBs, and then on the other side it's got the car charging and deal and the thing for your solar charging, and
It's
it's
a lithium
600
battery
watts.
pack, is it?
Yeah, and it's pretty reasonable. That 42 is cheap for those. Anyway, and then this I was going to get for my wife for camping with her, but this looked like a cool little setup. She can put all her
Nice
crap
kitchen.
in. Yeah, not for me on the bike. I don't think I'll get that one on the bike. And a couple of knives, and there's some
I don't
solar.
think you'll get the rest of the stuff on the bike either.
No, and this is one trailer I was looking at, but I think it's going to be too. I don't think it'll take the weight to
No, and
modify.
it's too small.
Yeah, it'll modify it into something. But where's that one? Let's see.
Like
It was.
Unigo.
I could probably get where is it? Yeah, more solar
Wow.
panels. Got a lot of
You'll
stuff.
like
this
this
set
one.
another
You'll
two.
like this setup I just sent you. Got that from Joe.
What is it? I'll go
It's,
back and look. I think I'm.
Bike camping.
Uh,
Yeah,
the only thing
whenever
I
you
was-
want. Share it whenever.
Yeah, I was just looking for this one that I think is probably going to be the one that I'll end up modifying if I decide. I just think it'd be kind of neat for this big fat white guy on a Forza pulling a trailer going to the middle of nowhere and camping would be kind of cool. For some reason, some of this stuff disappeared and it looked like that one disappeared, but it was a regular trailer, and I don't remember exactly how much it was. It wasn't a bunch. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's
Isn't
cool.
that cool looking?
Yeah,
Swag.
yeah, that's
Shit,
an
man.
Australian deal, right? Let's see. What
Notice how the bike is between the water and the tent, so you got a little time to get away from the croc.
Yeah.
Bites the bike first. We can
And
deal with
also,
venomous snakes.
Let's see.
Notice
I
how
think
he's got his girlfriend next to the access. So
And that tent is
Like-
Kevlar, okay? Chainmail lined Kevlar.
wow.
So you're pretty
Come-
safe. You can still break
it
your
comes-
bones, but
it comes with a cast iron fry pan too.
that's right. I like that.
I could pack
That looks
pretty
so
much
beautiful.
everything. I
When
think.
there's
I
a
think I could.
perfectly beautiful cabin in the background. What is wrong with people? Just knock on their door, say, "Dude, can I sleep on your porch?"
I've
No, that
actually
looks
got
that,
a similar
that's an
swag.
awesome looking setting there.
Yeah, Ron. I think I could fit most of this stuff. I might even be able to fit the ice chest on there too, but not the air conditioner or the generator or any of that kind of stuff. But I have the little fan.
They got
there.
nice trailers for bikes
Show you
now.
this one. Let me see.
They've had them for a long time. That's right. You got the bear bait right there. You can say, "Oh my God,
Here's the-
grizzly!" push.
Here's the fan. Let me get rid of it. I'll show you the fan.
Can you shoot it? Yeah, you can shoot it. Hey,
Here's
is
the
that your
fan.
Is that your
This
OnlyFans?
is
Is that what
this
people
is
when they pay for that OnlyFans
Yeah,
thing? That's what they get to see.
this
that's
this
his
is
paid. That's the fans he's paid for.
this one
Rocking a
has
knife. There you go.
lithium ion, 18,650, 3.7. There's two of them in there, and on low speed,
Yeah, me too. Me too,
it'll
Gary.
go. It'll go for like 6 hours, something like that, 7 hours, and you can run
Really?
a USB and plug the USB in here and
Holy
put it on a
smokes! That's
put it on a battery bank. Main
oh my
reason too,
god.
besides getting that to for camping, is when the power goes out, it gets miserably hot in here, and even with the little fan just blowing on me, I can get through a couple hours of the power outage. Although now with the generator, the 5,000 BTU air
Yeah, that's
conditioner,
true, Gary.
I can just roll that into the bedroom, stick the hose out the window, and cool myself down.
There's enough room
So-
in the back of that Model Y to sleep if you have to. That
So
Tesla.
I don't know. It all depends, but I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Dave.
Oh, really, Gator?
What is that?
Is that a real
OnlyFans?
video?
I don't know
Whack
anything
it.
about that.
It is.
Whack.
It is. It's a real video.
Oh, I'm gonna save that. Save that for right now for later.
I wish that I could find
That's
that.
why I said the swag comes with a cast iron fry pan.
There we go. Nice. Grinder.
Oh,
Yeah,
what-
Dave is on Grinder. Good, he's
I wish that
blown up. I mean, blown up.
What did I do? I did
On
something wrong.
Grindr. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh.
We're
I'm
hacking.
still
We're hacking.
trying to look for that trailer now. And I can't find that son of a beach.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I'll let you guys talk. I'm never gonna find it again.
I
don't know what this
I
thing's doing.
enjoy watching those tiny home things, you know, the moto vlogs, camping on wheels, whatever you want to call them, van life stuff. But
Right.
then there's
I
some
like it
days I'm
too.
like, man, I'm complaining about the size of my kitchen now. What am I going to be doing then, you know? Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I'll tell you what, man, you got to have a lot of intestinal fortitude to go camping, really hardcore camping in Australia.
I'll let you know. It's not
And
going
there's
to.
so many
Either I'm
things that
going
can
to
get
I'm
you.
going to dig it or I'm going to hate it. One of the two. But with air conditioning, the ability for me to get out of the heat, I might enjoy it. And if I could get next to a lake where I could actually fish, which I haven't been able to fish since I got here, and I really used to enjoy that. Maybe I'll like it. I don't know. We'll see. Plus, I don't get out
That's
of the
funny.
house
The
enough.
first thing people go for when they get in the rooms, they go, "Oh, well, check out the bed." I'm like, "Check out the AC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me
I'll
too.
turn it on
I
now.
think
And
that's
make
'cause
sure
of-
the room's cold in 2 minutes."
I think that's from our background. I definitely have to have good AC. And I was really surprised. Like I said, I've also got a little breakdown chairs. I don't know if you guys have seen how small they make a chair now that you can high backed, lean back on, take 350 pounds, and it all packs up in a little
Me too. I
bag
never
that-
had one, Ron. Always wanted a fifth wheel too. Never had one. I had
I
a
had a
toy
30
hauler
foot.
that was a fifth wheel, but and a work trailer, but I didn't have a actual camper.
I had a Prowler fifth wheel. Me and my brother-in-law. I'm not going to find this thing. Me and my brother-in-law had him at the same times. He had a Prowler. That was that
Oh,
one where he had a
Skaters, no
Ford. He had a Ford with the 460 in it, and I had the brand new Dodge diesel, and he got 7 miles to the gallon, and I got 15. Pulling the same trailer, one model year apart. Mine was a 99 and his was a 98 or something like that. Anyway, yeah, and he used to cry about it all the time. Not cry, he was a great guy. Jim just got back, hanging out in the woods, last with his friends, last trip before Thailand. Yeah, it's got to be a little bit hard, I would imagine, leaving friends and stuff. I don't know. Like I said, man, mine was different than most people. I was 100% depressed and
Really?
wasn't real happy with anything and came here, so I wasn't missing anybody. My kids, maybe. My family a little bit, but I was more in La La Land somewhere because it only been. When I came here, it only been September, October, 2 months since my wife had passed away. So when I came here, it was fresh, pretty much. First month, I want to say I was just in shock. Still
Weird.
couldn't believe.
I'm looking at Phoenix's post comment, and Aaron got blocked. That's
Blocked again.
weird. There's some kind of a glitch because I don't know. Interesting.
No way. Let me go right now. I can do it right now, right? Yeah, I can do it. I'm on my computer. Let me go to this.
Oh, I see. Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, verbiage. YouTube will do that. The automatic bot will do that. Try to word it differently, Aaron, and it'll come back.
Is Aaron here or no?
Yeah, that's one and the same.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Let me go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
community.
Robert McInasia, my brother. Hope you had a
Let's
good evening last night.
Good
My
morning, public.
evening changed a little bit. Robert, we had Keisha and Charles.
Aaron
message
Hill,
me.
right? How did
Yeah.
he get blocked again?
They
Okay.
get blocked. Just a message got deleted, and that's YouTube for you. It'll do that. There's certain
Okay.
words they don't like, and that one word in there, the odd word, they don't like that word.
But they block people? I didn't think they had the ability.
No, they
to
didn't block. They didn't block. Not blocked. A
He was in
message
he was in there. He
deleted.
was in jail. He was in jail. I just released
Really?
him right now. Try it.
Wow,
Try it
now
now.
that's strange because it only
Yeah.
showed deleted message.
Unless Brock, Brock doesn't like many people. He might have a thing out for you. I don't.
I don't
Well,
know
no.
like anybody.
He,
As
he's
long
a
as my
strange-
check clears on
strange
time,
character.
Brock's good to me. You know.
Yeah, there it was.
Anyway, so there you
I'm
go.
glad it
You're-
was
you're
you.
safe now.
I hate to say this. I wonder if that happens.
Yeah, but-
happening to other people. I got to go in there and check it every
I know
few
that.
days.
I read it. It was like, yeah, no biggie. Back to what I was saying. I was reading. Talking to Robert Mack. Keisha, Keisha, Life Without Kids. Keys,
Yes.
Life.
Yes.
She messaged me last night, and we met her and Charles. Yeah, you'll never
cool.
guess where we went. We went to the Wombat.
Wombat. Yeah. Imagine that.
It was very nice, for the most part.
Ron says Brock blocks him too. So
Yeah,
I guess
I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
have
the
to
way you say good morning, Ron John.
because if it wasn't Aaron for being such a good stand-up guy and coming under that other name last time,
Thanks,
we would
Jake.
have never known it. You would have stayed in there, excuse me, forever. So I think I've got to make it a mental note that at least once a week I go in there,
Oh,
see who's
Joe.
in there, because if there was no moderators that block, did anybody block anybody here today? Did
No.
something happen and I didn't see? No trolls, no message get deleted, nothing, right?
No. No.
So it has to be YouTube, right?
Gotta be.
Okay, I need to check it then
We're not
because
discussing such
Yeah,
things
she
on
is
the
such a
channel
nice
anymore,
lady.
you know.
Charles is freaking awesome. Tell you what, speaking of Vietnam there, Robert.
they're all saying
I'm going to
block
Vietnam.
Brock's
We're going
the
to
man.
Vietnam. There's not a date set, but we're planning on a trip. Gonna be going to Vietnam soon.
Well, I'm glad you got another name so that you can pop on, but I'm gonna make it a point to start looking at that every time I go
Yep.
there at least once a week to see, because I'll know if somebody's name is
I'm-
on there and they shouldn't be.
Yep. They got back from
It was-
Vietnam and immediately came to see me.
Joe said it
I'm
was
joking.
me.
I'm joking. They didn't come see me.
What are they going to be there in the middle when I'm there, or are they going to be back when Chuck does his, or they didn't mention anything? I still haven't
Don't
met
know.
them. I've
Don't know.
talked to them numerous times.
They've got all
And,
kinds of travel plans. They're shit, they're
Out
highly
and about.
mobile. You know, they're into it. So,
Cool.
um, yeah. So, but we talked. We were talking about Vietnam, their trip, and then Steve came into the conversation, and Da Nang came into the conversation, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, Dow and I were just talking about it 2 days prior, and so now we're formulating a trip with a few people, not 100,
Cool.
just a
And
few.
Jam saying shit that we're going with you. He says,
That sounds. I would love that. Would be awesome.
I'm in Vietnam from November to March. Besides splitting it with Thailand, I guess that's when I'll
Okay,
probably
okay.
see you.
Let
Robert
me.
is in November.
I'm writing that down right now because that
Where
is
are
a.
you going to be the middle of July, Jam? Where you guys? Do you know? Are you going to be in the John
March.
Tiem area or Bangkok or close to that? Because like I said, I'll be there from the 13th to the 16th of July. Your mojo, you blocked me. Yeah, Joe would never block anybody, I don't think. I haven't been to Vietnam. I'm looking forward to go, but I wanted to go because if I take my wife, like I said before, she still works. So we only have like maybe on our short vacations 4 days window, maybe five, because we save the 7 day or 9 day ones twice a year for the family. So I'd like to go with someone like Robert, Vietnamese wife, knows the place, like the back of his hand. It would cut out a lot of me standing, where should we go type, deer in the headlight looks. So I'm hoping to meet up with Robert and or go with somebody that knows. No, just joking. Yeah, I don't think he could block anybody here. Joe's one of the good ones. Everybody's here is the good ones. Mitch might have done it though. He gets a little trolly. He's known as
I'm on a
the
totally another
biggest.
screen right now where you listen to you. I can't even.
He's been called the biggest troll of ever. I think it's amazing. I have a medical
Now that
checkup.
is
Okay,
that's a fact. I've heard that
yeah, I
out
heard
of
that too.
someone's pie hole on the internet on a live stream. Mitch
Yeah,
is the biggest troll.
yeah, I
Like,
have too.
wow. I'm like,
Well,
no,
let me
Dave's bigger
let
than
me
me.
know Jim, if you guys are around that time. We'll definitely. I'd love to meet up for something. Mitch will be there in town. I'm sure Tom will be there. Or whatever, we'll have lunch or whatever you guys want to do. I'd love to meet up with you. If someone goes to Da Nang, rent a motorbike and ride to. Yeah, well, before I
24th of
go,
July, huh? Writing
I
this
will
one down too.
definitely. Looks like I'll be in BKK 24th for a few days. 25th
Okay,
anniversary.
now we're 24 July.
Chuck
Okay.
might be doing his. I'm guessing, could be the end of July is what I've heard so far. He'll let us know, but he might be doing a meetup somewhere in that area. John Tiem, probably at the Wombat. I don't know. Maybe he'll pick a different place, but the end of July is what he told me.
Yeah, Chuck will be here a few days. When he gets here, like I said, like you said, towards the end of July, he's coming back with his mom. It's all public knowledge. Flying into Bangkok, obviously, gonna kind of acclimate for a couple of 3 days there, and then come down here.
Right. So I'm sure that he's going to let everybody know a good probably week,
Oh
5 to 7
yeah,
day
he's
in
pretty good
advance or
about that.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not secretive in that kind of
He
stuff.
probably has a good probably day in his mind, but he's probably waiting to see if anything changes. Did you see what Aaron?
Guy. I've still got a case of butthurt cream from a channel that I was a moderator on a long time ago. I bought a case and I still have it for sale. If anybody wants any butthurt cream, heck, I might even send you some for cheap. I mean, let's send it to you. If you're in Thailand, I can carry it, express it, just for nothing.
Yeah, that photo was taken, Joe, around about December 2006.
Wow, who's that young guy touching that tiger there? Who is that? That's awesome.
Slightly younger than me.
a
God
younger
dang, man.
version.
That's at the infamous, now closed Tiger Temple in Canterbury. It's no longer in existence.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm looking forward.
Dingo.
Have you
Basically,
been
they
yet
got
to
taken.
Vietnam, Mitch? You haven't went yet, have you?
No, no, it's high on the list.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
mine
it's
too.
happened. It's gonna happen.
I gotta
Soon.
get
I mean,
I gotta get
soon
rolling
in
on
Thai
stuff.
time.
I gotta get everything put together on this camping deal, and then I'm gonna start heading out on
God. All
two
right,
or
Brock.
3 day
Time
jumps.
everybody out. Let's go. Let's do it. 5 minute break. Take five.
uh,
I'm
what are they
just kidding.
talking about? Dengue? Somebody's talking about dengue.
God, I've had a
Dengue
few friends
fever.
that have had
That can
dengue
be
fever.
that can kick you in
Yeah, and
the
I
you
guess
know where.
what it can be worse the next time around. I don't know what it is.
You know who's gotten it like 2 or 3 times is Rob.
Dengue fever is not
20
good.
seconds in Thailand. I think
Of
he's
all
had
the
it like
people
three
I know,
times.
foreigners, Westerners, and American, Robert Mack is the most connected person I know in Vietnam, bar none.
Oh, I took a group
I
of
mean,
students
yeah.
once.
I don't want to
Ran
expound
with
on it any
tiger
more than
stuff.
that. But Robert Mack is connected.
You have some interesting stories, Craig. But
There's someone a dengue is so bad. There's someone that I want to get it.
yeah, I don't know. Rob has gotten it. Like I said, three. You know, what I found out was maybe probably know is maybe Mike's. Because I would hate to ask Rob, but the first time I went once, what's his name, came back on the air. The other guy in Kamala, the one that his
Sonny?
wife beat up. Yeah. Um, the the I
Oh my
was
god!
I was
Hang
I
on.
went on his stream. I went on his
I'm okay
stream
now.
and I said,
There was
glad
peppers in
I
that.
never. I'm new or whatever or something, and to your channel, and glad to see you back on or whatever. Do you still see Thailand Rob? And he actually answered my question. It was a live stream, and he said, "No, we don't. I don't talk about him anymore." So I was kind of curious on what. I mean, I thought they were like buddy buddy. I mean, he got Rob into doing YouTube heavily to make money at it, and this was my understanding. But I think that Mike's is pretty close to him. I mean, if I saw him on a live stream, I might ask him what the hell's the deal with Sonny, because you guys were such good buddies. In fact, even that little montage or whatever you called it that he just did, one of the pictures was of Sonny. So I don't know. Maybe Thailand Rob doesn't know how Sonny's thinking. I don't know
Here
him.
it is. Here's me.
I was in Kamala for 8 months, and I never
Right.
met the guy. I've seen him drive by me in his Punisher Ford truck. I drove by his restaurant 400 times, and for some reason I never
Yeah, that sounds great.
had the
Bruce.
inclination to go in it.
That
You know
sounds nice.
what's that?
See, I'm still in my 1 year plan for Thailand, right? For I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna get my boots on the ground, and I'm gonna live at least a year in
Uh,
Jom Tien Pattaya, right? And everybody, I still get, oh, why are you there? Why are you there? Why Pattaya? It's not the real Thailand, and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, well, according to the geography and it's in Thailand. So, but anyway, it's part of my 1 year plan. But every time we go on a trip, I'm looking. I'm looking. Will this place suit me? Suit my needs? Do I like it? Do I feel the vibe? Whatever. So, and
I don't know. I heard
Vietnam,
Vietnam's pretty
you
nice.
never
The only
know.
thing I don't like is it's communist shit.
I
I'm not
haven't been
into
to the
communists.
Philippines. I've heard a
I
lot
haven't been to
of
the Philippines either.
great stories, and I've heard a lot of
Like I
crappy
said,
stories.
that guy that took care of my cousin that had the ALS all the way till he died after I left, real nice man, Filipino, said there's, just like any other place, the most beautiful places you've ever been to on this planet, and some of the crappiest shitholes you've ever seen are all in the Philippines.
I'll
Said it
be
just
honest.
depends on where you want to
Overall,
go.
the food doesn't appeal to me. When I see the
I've
food,
never.
it
The only thing
doesn't
I've eaten,
like.
my wife gets me the Vietnamese noodle soup from one of these noodle places, and it's okay. It doesn't. Are they spicy?
Just like America. God. Oh, that's
What's that?
funny.
Yeah.
What's that?
Ron.
Just
Ron's
like
just like America. Oh, that's funny.
America.
Oh
That's
man.
uh,
probably close to the truth too.
Yeah, Tim. There you
Tim,
go. Some
yeah,
land
there
for
you go.
sale.
There's some. Now he's buying Joe's place. That's the rumor.
I couldn't. God, I'd have to drive like kind of through Surin to get there. Maybe I don't know, man.
He doesn't. He doesn't go there.
Block Aaron. He wants to try something. Are you serious?
Dave blocked me. I want to try something.
I don't.
Yeah, we can do
I don't
that.
subscribe to the politics on unless it's a political channel, Ron. That's one way to get yourself shut down in a hurry when I'm around. No, America is not a communist country. Am I happy with what America has become? Absolutely not. I'm appalled by some of the shit that's going on there.
Of that same deal. It's still
But
red, white,
we're
and
not
blue,
we're not here for that
but you don't
because it'll
know
just
this.
end up in a squabble. People will choose sides, and then guess what happens?
Western
People will stop
capitalism,
talking to
China,
each other,
however.
and
I
that's
don't
what
know.
they want.
I've
That's what the
watched part
politicians
of
want.
that. What's his name? The one that did all the scooter touring here in Thailand and now moved to Vietnam.
Paddy
Vietnam.
Doyle.
Patty Doyle, and it looks absolutely beautiful. What he's seen and shown so far, he's done like 3 or 4 of them. He bought a new scooter, and this place that he went to with uh, the last one was unbelievably gorgeous. So I'm imagining just like any other place. I've seen the Philippines too. I heard like in the major town of what is it called, Cebu? Is that the name of one of them? Or the island, and but the outskirt areas are just absolutely gorgeous. So I guess it all depends. I've never been like I'm like Mitch, never been to the Philippines, and I want to go
Yeah.
see Vietnam the way it stands now. Yeah, Jam has it. You watch it, Jam? I mean, was that like awesome? And the drone footage was out of this freaking world. It was awesome. I'm very spicy right now.
Yeah, I don't think we need to know that.
Test. Do you really want me to do that? I'll do it, Aaron, if you want me to. I thought you were
Yeah, you
kidding.
can unblock him right away. I mean,
Does he
why
want me
not?
to
I'll
block
block.
him?
Yeah,
All
there he
right.
goes. He's gone.
Okay. Tell me when.
Goodbye,
Or
Aaron.
how will I know? What are you doing for a test? Now we won't know. Are you going to come back in your other name? When do you want me to let you out of jail? Uh, but I don't know. I'm so used to Isan food now. It's like if it's just mildly spicy, it's like nothing to me. It's like they didn't do anything. If it doesn't have 20 chilies in it, it's it's not it. Yeah, Cebu. The feelings I have spent at least a year there. Yeah, the my friends that I know of have said there's just some gorgeous places
Wow.
like on the outskirts.
That's funny.
Yeah, I guess that test has worked. Aaron's not here.
Yeah, like and everything he said is gone.
Uh,
That's what
uh,
happened.
I want
So
the
now we don't
$500
know.
super
We
chat.
don't know if he said, "Hey, do it as a test." You know what I mean? We can't read it now. So
I can go. I can go and unblock him right now. It's right
yeah,
here.
but what happens if we
Settings.
get distracted and follow the bouncy ball and
All
you
right,
forget?
so let's see who's here. Who's in here? I've got Alabama redneck, something Queen's only Lily Wang, Mock, Black Strap and
Best features
pull-ups.
of being. That's a great question, Tim.
Urgent. Jesus Christ is coming. Are you ready? PC Chuck Wow Charles Wang.
I'm here.
A Russian.
I was doing some searching, so I hid my face so you wouldn't have to see me struggling. There I am. So you just click this. I can put that. I can change it
How come I don't see? How come I don't see
Val.
him in here?
Who?
Is that his? Was that his test to not show up in the? He's not here. He's not in the. He's not
He's not
in
in the
the.
list.
No. Let me reboot this or whatever it's called. That
Refresh
page
it.
and Yeah. And let me try it again. I don't want him to be in jail for too
Time out
long.
as a group. Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. All right, Aaron. If you can hear us, you're unblocked. I don't know if
Unblocked.
you I don't know if you wanted to be unblocked, but you're unblocked now. I don't know what the
I
test
hope his
was.
test worked.
He's in.
Yeah.
Oh, super chat doesn't work if you're blocked. That was his test. He just said it.
Oh, okay.
I'll be darned.
Damn it! I
I'm
should
due
have
for
unblocked
another
him.
haircut,
I
Joe.
should have
I'm
unblocked
due
him a
for
little
another
bit
haircut,
quicker,
actually.
and I would have got
It's
I
been
would have got a
almost 2
super
weeks.
chat. If I would have unblocked him 10 seconds earlier, I would have got a super chat.
See,
See?
Robert Max got it right there.
What
How
did
do I
Robert say?
po cock,
Ah,
po quack, po?
island. There's a few nice beaches. Like,
Sounds like detention. Yeah.
uh,
There are some spectacular islands and stuff in Howlong Bay, I think it is. Go on a boat ride through there. It's spectacular scenery.
Oh, I've seen some awesome videos on YouTube, actually. Well, the History Channel has some great stuff too. Discovery Channel.
some real nice stuff. You know that gal? What's her name? The one on Bobby's Verna. She's like on vacation somewhere in the Philippines on the water somewhere. I watched her little
Elvis
video.
movie. There's an
What
Elvis
was it?
movie. Shows how
We'll
behind the
catch you
times I
later,
am.
Paul. Go
See
enjoy
you, Paul.
playing your guitar.
Where's
Verna.
Paul going?
So Verna's in Vietnam right now. Is that
No,
right?
no,
Is that
she's
what you're
at
saying?
the beach in the Philippines, but she's
Oh,
on the
Philippines.
water
Oh,
somewhere.
okay. Oh,
I think
okay.
she's on some kind of vacation. I don't know for sure, but she's a nice lady. I would.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's Paul? Paul, is that maybe possibly
Okay.
in your future? Oh, you're leaving. Bye all.
No, I've got stuff to do.
What is he gonna do?
I was very
Play the
very
bass.
good friends. Actually, still am with a bass player. Paul, tell you about
It
it
was-
privately one day.
It was really weird when I was a kid. Behind my house, my cousin's condo, that the one that died of the ALS, Dana Strohmaster was the guy's name, and I have no idea, and I'm gonna get the band wrong, but all he did was play that bass, boom, 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 boom. Go over and talk to him, and he'd be playing it to music, to music, to music, and he changed his name, and he ended up being like the bass player for
Hello, Mark.
like what's one of the big rock and roll bands? Anyway, a
The Bee
huge
Gees?
band. No, I'm talking rock and roll. God, what is the? Anyway, he ended up. That's all he did. If you went over there and tried to talk to him, he'd talk to you, but he'd still be playing that bass. And
Well, come on, rock and roll band. I mean, there's a
oh, I
plethora.
know a
How-
million of them.
Which one?
I don't remember. He changed his name, but it was like Guns N' Roses or something like that. It was a big band like that. He's the bass player of. And
Oh, really?
but they're just
Currently?
so. I don't know. Oh, was that
Wow.
somebody? I guess he's in trouble. Let's turn his mic off.
There you go.
So he like
All
I
right,
said, they're
Robert.
so
Ride safe. Metallica,
They're so
maybe?
devoted. Yeah, something like that. His name was
Wow.
Dana Strohmeister. Was his real true name. What
look that up.
what his name is now, I don't
See if I
know.
can try to butcher
I'm
that
surprised I
spelling.
remember Dana Strohmeister. I know that one time we screwed with him and we
Strohmeister.
broke into his car in high school and moved it to a different location, so he thought it got stolen. But he was a pretty good guy, but they're so dedicated, man. Like I said, you could talk to him and he'd talk back to you, but he wouldn't stop playing that bass. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Glad you could make it.
Thank
It's
you very
lunchtime.
much.
He's in the bathroom again. He comes in every time he's in the head.
I have to look
All
that
right.
one up later. Hey, Mark.
How are you, mate? So, yeah, all right, I've got a confession to make. I'm not really an engineer. I'm over here as the chief toilet cleaner, so I'm just trying
Is that it? But you're making good money. That's all that matters.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Brock's getting yelled at. Yeah. Did you call his wife, Aaron, and say he blocked me? Aaron's good friends with Brock's wife. Brock is getting beat. I think so. Usually he shuts off his mic. He didn't shut it off this time.
Yes, Jake. Yes, Joe. I'm in the bog again, mate. So always in it at
Better
one
not
level
hear
or
any
another.
splashing.
Bloop bloop bloop. Yeah, splashing noises.
Hang on a minute. Oh, God,
I'm in the toilet. I got my green screen up right there. I don't have to. I got my hot pot for my coffee right here. I don't have to get up all day.
You know
Got a
what?
little
And
cooler.
not too many people interrupt you while you're in there either.
It
That's
might be
right.
Metallica, Craig.
It's the only place I can get some work done.
I don't even know how to spell his name. I'm really completely in awe that I remembered his name, Dana Strohmeister. I'm really, I can't believe I remembered that. That was
Yeah,
sex,
Aaron,
drugs, and rock and roll, man.
I know.
really a
I know
mess.
people with over 20 different accounts. So if it's a different account, we could change our YouTube. I could change my YouTube name right now to whatever, and then across the board it'll change it to whatever. If I'm blocked somewhere, I'm still blocked. Sorry for interrupting, Mark.
No, you're right. No, they're just asking if I got any toilet paper. In Australia, we call it a ring grip. No, I haven't got
All right,
any
Bobby,
ring
drive
grip
safe.
or a bum gun, so I'm going to have to do it the old.
Both, Joe. I have both. I have a bum gun for the business, and I have tissue to dry.
So it's got, yeah, that's right.
Back to
You're going
life.
to Dad's deal. Yeah, take it easy, Bobby.
Yeah, be safe, buddy.
Let's see, Mark. Did you see my
3 plops.
Writing on the wall.
So if you had a bunch of peppers, there's no plop.
I am not in the crapper.
No.
So we can. Let's move
I realize that. Let's
move on.
Oh, you guys are funny. Oh, let's
What
see
hand do you
over here.
wipe with? Jeez.
Jeez. All right. Next time.
I use my neighbor's Chihuahua, Joe.
It's easier.
I promise next time that I've got 10 minutes to come onto a live stream, I'll find a different way.
9 of it wasted on talking about the loo.
Oh, you are here. I didn't even notice you. Hi, Cobus. How you doing? Somebody just said, who was it? Somebody said hi. Miss Demeanor said.
Hang on a sec. I'll be right back.
Let me just go.
If that's not the toilet, Mark, that must be a roll of notepaper or hanging off the wall behind you, is it?
Yeah, just grab one. So.
Are you getting the Japanese one, Tim? I've got the one that's got the little slide that comes out, and I've got the bum gun, but it doesn't dry you. I know that the Japanese, they have some fancy heated seats and all sorts of stuff, but we didn't go that crazy.
Oh, there's a whole live stream there talking about some of the toilets that you'll find in the super duper shopping centres in Bangkok too. Icons.
Yeah. Or the high end hotels.
Yeah.
They put those Japanese ones.
Mm.
It's on the way.
Yeah.
Taiwazadu. Okay.
I just got scars on the ears, Aaron. I had the temerity to leave the wife's car keys in my pants pocket.
Yeah, Joe says it's a green screen, Mark.
Yeah.
Is that Mitch making the
Yeah,
the
sounds
scrackling
like he's
noise?
wiping his ass with that
Maybe.
chihuahua.
I'll take a shitty job for $500, Alex. Dave, that was probably Dana Strumwasser, bass player for the Rock. Slaughter, okay. So yeah, Strummeister. That sounds right. I was close, wasn't I? It was only 50 years ago. I was probably 50, 65, 50. No, so 45 years ago. Okay, so I was close. Strumwasser. I thought it was Strummeister, but I guess I was wrong. Cool. Slaughter. Is that a big band? I never listened to them, but that's a big band, right?
Big enough, yes.
Yeah, Slaughter. Yeah. I tell you what, man, devoted to the 100%. I mean, he'd talk to you just like we're talking right now, but he would not stop playing that frickin'. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Yeah, oh yeah, it's just wonderful. What are you guys gonna do today, man? Just wouldn't stop playing that damn thing. I guess it paid off for him. But Yeah, son of a bitch. What's his name? Or does he actually go by that name, Strumwasser? Maybe he did only changed his last name.
He dropped the Wasser early in his career. So
Dana Strum. Okay,
yeah, Dana
sounds
Strum. Yeah, yeah.
right. Okay,
Yeah, good. Who picked that one up? Craig. Yeah,
I've
way to
seen that
go,
on
Craig.
I've seen
Yeah,
that
I
on a
should have
few
known that,
walls.
Craig. Craig. Yeah.
I never listened to the bands. I was listening to '60s and '70s still. I was still listening to '60s rock and roll. I couldn't understand.
Is that you scratching, Mark?
Oh, could be. Sorry.
Hmm. You'd be
Thought it was
surprised
Mitch.
that who you've listened to and you didn't actually realize you were listening to them too. I mean, you'll hear it on the radio.
Well, it was
Or
weird. It was weird for me because all my friends had, they were into buying
really,
vinyl,
CCR.
and they would buy all the, all the vinyl, all the new stuff that would coming out, and it was exactly that way. I would hear it on the radio when I would ride in with somebody else's car. They'd put on what's playing locally, not oldies, and I'd hear it and like the songs and all that, but I could never tell you what band it was, what year it was. I could never tell you any of that. I always listened to the music, but the oldies back then was what I listened to. I like all music. I'm a music guy. But what was CCR? What were you saying?
I just saw Craig said CCR, and I was like, okay, are we talking Creedence? Did he play for them too, or what?
It was
Yeah.
a difference.
John Fogerty.
Superseded engineering design.
So now I'm seeing this one site says Washington, but I think they're talking about DC, not.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just looking at his bio where he was born. When you pull it
Well,
up.
when
it first
he
pops
lived
up.
in,
Yeah, Washington DC.
I want to say it was my cousin's. There was Chatsworth in Southern California.
Yeah, he
think
talks
it
about
was
San
Chatsworth.
Fernando Valley right away.
Yeah.
Boom, in the stuff it says born Washington, and it says San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, he went to Chatsworth.
So,
He went to Chatsworth High with us, and he was the same age, I think. How old does it say he is? Should be like 64.
born 1957, so
Yeah, he's a
do the
year
math.
younger than me. Yeah, he was a year younger.
64.
He was my cousin Joey's.
64.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. He was okay. He was a nice guy. Like I said, we screwed with him a little bit. Not horribly. I don't think. He probably wouldn't even remember. He might remember me, but he definitely would remember the Ionolos. Definitely, no doubt. Are they still a band? I don't even know. Are they still a band? Slaughter? Are they dissolved?
I'll yield to that because I'm looking up my friend.
I don't know.
I don't like to. I don't like to.
Slaughter.
Like
You must have a bunch of them up there in Seattle area. There was a million of
yeah.
guys that went
I
on.
had a lot of good times with a lot of different people up there.
A lot of-
'Cause I
lot
did
of
some
good
work
music.
with some bands actually. So,
a lot of good music came out of that area for sure.
but I don't like to bring that into the conversation because I get tired of being called saying I'm full of shit or something. You know what I mean?
Well, they say that
Man,
about you
you're
every
full of
day.
shit.
Yeah, but that's okay. There's things I'll share, but then there's other things
Yeah.
I just won't. I mean, you
Yeah.
know some things.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Mark,
I
as
agree.
well,
There's
but-
some nasty bastards. They did that thing.
But
on
I don't
there
wanna
saying
bring
nasty
a-
bastards.
Personal friend of mine that's actually in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh,
into the
really?
Discussion. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. That's as far as I'll dangle the carrot. But
I
he
know
plays
you've
bass
told me
guitar.
before, but I don't know. Yeah, what did I? I was
the
looking
drums
at
and
something, and I
keyboards.
don't know if it was on Facebook or something, but they had Johnny Page on there as a birthday or something. Going,
That's true,
God, he
Jake.
looks old. He looks older than dirt. And I remember Jimmy Page.
Very
Jimmy
true.
Page, right? Jimmy Page.
Now you
was-
talk about a talented musician.
Yeah.
Look at his history and what,
Page.
and who, and where he's played
Yeah.
for, studio guitar, and albums played for other bands on albums. I mean, he's talented.
One of them you need, Jam, right out of the gate is Bolt, the Bolt app.
Bolt is a
That'll
very
get
good
you.
app.
Yeah, that'll get you around. That's a come and pick me up. It's real reasonable. Take me here, take me there, real quick. They're usually there within 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes,
Wow.
and
Now,
pick you up and
correct
take you wherever you want to go.
correct
There's
me if
what
I'm
else?
Aging
wrong.
yourself now, Joe.
What is he doing?
His last comment used to hang out at the Stone Pony with. I'm assuming you're saying that Black Sabbath. Is that what you're saying? BS is.
Yeah, Black Sabbath.
Mitch, one of those ride shares was it? There's Grab and Bolt. One of them is linked to. You can link it to your bank card, to your Thai credit, to your Thai bank card. The other one takes cash. Which one
Right.
takes the cash?
Bolt
Both or-
takes the cash,
Yeah,
and
I
Grab
think-
does the bank
Oh,
thing. Wow,
Mark?
what happened to Mark?
I don't know.
Oh,
He
he's
left
flushing.
us.
Okay.
He's flushing. Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely one, Jam, and let me think about that, and everybody think about it. And I'm trying to think of what. Well, you got to have Line.
No, I didn't.
Do you have Line? Do you have the app Line? You have to have Line if you're gonna
Went
live
right
here
over,
in.
went right over
Thailand.
my head.
He's back.
And Line's real easy to
That's
get
funny.
because everybody's online. I am. Mitch is. I'm imagining Mark is. I know that Brock is.
Line is. Oh man.
You got to have Line.
Yeah. I can call family members at once. A few of them.
And
So
yeah,
group call,
their stuff back
It's
to the
pretty much the
states,
same as
and
WhatsApp.
they're
and it's
it's
pretty
free.
doggone reliable.
Yeah, I think so too, and it's free.
I've talked to Seattle, a person in Seattle,
has
Alaska,
Line.
and Oregon and Idaho at the same time.
Line's the best, and that
Yeah,
Bolt
that's
app is a
pretty cool.
good
From
app
here.
for traveling, especially when you get here and you don't have, you don't have any wheels yet or whatever you're to get around. It's real cheap and real reliable. I don't think anybody that I know has really had any major problems with them. So,
Yeah, I have friends here that do not own any kind of vehicle. And
The
they
ganja
use
app.
Bolt exclusively
Craig
or
says you
walk.
need the what is it? The Pook Ganja.
Ganja app.
That'll tell you every place in Thailand you can get your weed. I don't know. Yeah, Aaron, the Line is the best.
Well, you could
man.
use it to talk to us.
Yeah, that's right. I'm online. Everybody I know is online. Cobus Line is very.
There you
yeah.
go, Joe. Put down a few lines.
I like Line because it's got.
I've crossed a
got the-
number of lines in my time. Okay, let's keep the line
Yeah.
joke going.
I like it because it's got cute emojis.
Because you're mine, I walk.
What else would you
Line.
use? I mean, once you get your bank account, I would definitely say get the bank apps. That is awesome.
Skype's good. Can you send, like online? I could just boom. I could send a picture. Boom, done. Send a video. Done.
Right.
I don't have to think about it. I don't have to get on, log on or anything. I just send it. That's what I like about it.
Well, it
I
works
keep
on my
people
phone, Raymond. So I'm imagining
up
it
to
would work
speed.
on an iPad. So it works on my iPhone. So
Oh, wait, no. It needs telephone number.
it needs a telephone
Oh.
number. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ah.
So I guess if your iPad has a SIM card in it, you could.
you could.
Well,
could-
now
There you
how
go.
do,
You
how
need
do
a
I
phone number.
how do I do it on my laptop? My laptop doesn't have a
You
phone
link
number.
because it syncs with your phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
when
see-
I go on, I got to go on and capture the QR code in order to go on my computer. I wonder if you could do the same thing on the pad.
No,
No.
because it's a different app. It's looking for different things.
Ah, okay. You
I
link it to
got
your
one
phone.
for you, Aaron. If you come in the after chat, after the live stream, we usually hang out for a few minutes on the panel. Come in there. You can hide your face if you want, and we can talk to you. And we
Who's
can
that?
exchange. We can exchange line contacts or whatever, emails. It's just safer to not do it out on the
Yeah.
internet.
In
But
public.
generally, I like to, when someone sends me a friend request and they actually want to talk, and I'm like, I don't know this person at all from anybody, which happens a lot.
It does.
I Messenger, my Facebook page is out there, Mr. Mitch, right? So they send me a message on that, and then I say, okay, let's have a video chat. so I can verify that you're actually some sexy lady that wants to get to know
Were
me.
you
and
talking
not,
to Aaron?
not
Because
some
Aaron's
troll.
been in the chat before.
Oh, okay, okay.
He was
Yeah,
one
so-
time he came in. I think after he was blocked
Oh,
the first
okay.
time. Now it's multiple
Yeah.
times. Was that after you were blocked the first time or the
Or
seventh
the
time?
yeah. There's so many times, but
Can we
I
call
kind of
you
vet
guys,
people that way.
Okay, cool. I'll put it up before
Cool.
I end the
That's
stream. I'll put the link up again, Aaron, and you're more than
Because of both
welcome
devices.
to come on.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
pretty.
we're-
I used to use Skype exclusively back in the day.
Yeah, I haven't
Talk to
used
my kids and
Skype
stuff.
for years.
when I went
But
to
years.
Costa Rica, WhatsApp was like the line here in Thailand. Every
Yeah, but
person in Costa Rica or in that area had WhatsApp, and I use that as the same thing as to face time or whatever they call it, back
I
and
got
forth to the
WhatsApp as
states,
well.
and it was pretty good too. But I
Please,
got nothing but good
Loretta,
things to
ask
say
a
about
question.
this.
Ask a
What is-
question. Loretta
Yeah,
says, "Can
always.
I ask a question?"
Sure, you
Absolutely.
can anytime.
Yeah, if we don't like the question, we'll just block her.
If
Yeah,
it's
we'll
difficult,
so we'll
I'll
put her in jail.
pick
You better get
pick
another
D in
name
multiple
now.
choice.
Brock is going on a mission. So you better get another name account now so that you can come back on and go, why did you block me? So we'll know. But yeah, you can
that looks
always,
better.
anybody can, as long as it's respectful and has stuff that my grandkids can read. You're more than welcome to ask anything you want,
We'll
anytime.
block her for a misdemeanor.
Yeah, exactly. I've had
Sorry,
a few of those
that's not funny.
misdemeanors. I've had a few misdemeanors. They considered, I think,
Oh,
interference
I
with an
better have a
officer
coffee too.
an misdemeanor. Let's see. Who else? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. So we got over the number and stuff. So I guess you can't do it on an iPad, so that's good. Dave, can you bring on some interesting and funny guests?
Douglas, no, we can't. We don't know any interesting or funny guests.
Yeah, no
How is
kidding.
that attorney I've seen on the Tiger? That I don't know. I can't. I haven't used any attorney
Good question.
services. Now
Uh-huh.
Mitch has used some visa people that he could probably do, but I've never used an attorney here, so I don't know.
Chuck recommends an attorney on his channel. So if Chuck recommends it, it's probably okay.
I don't know if you know or
No,
not.
you don't. You don't, Raymond. You can
use the same
do
one,
other
right?
accounts. Yeah, I believe you can do. Actually, wait. Yes, you do. You need different email addresses for your additional account or accounts, which are a dime a dozen creating email addresses.
I know. I think people do have hundreds of them. They're most of
Yeah.
the trolls, I think.
Yeah.
But I am in the green room. Oh, you are? Oh, you are. Sorry, Joe.
Right on, Joe.
I thought I heard a beep. I'm glad you
Oh,
put that
no.
up there, or I wouldn't have freaking. I wouldn't
Shouldn't
have
that
seen
be a
it.
ball in your mouth there?
I had a choice for 20 minutes ago.
On the iPad, if you have set up an account with your phone number, I use my line on my PC and the phone. See, Demedia
Yeah.
is saying that that you can use it with the
Good
phone
question,
number
Jam.
set up. What is
I-
it?
I tried it on my tablet
change
with
the
the same number, and it's either one or the other for line. You can't have it on the tablet and the phone using the same phone number. But if you've got a different phone number, yes, you can.
The only thing that I know, Jim, is that some of the places like Lasada or
Okay,
Shopee and those type
Yeah.
things, they want you to have a Thai phone number. So
My
like with
understanding is it
me,
works from the iPad. It's just
I
in.
do. I've got one of each. I've got my United States phone that I keep with. What do I have in that, Mitch? What did I get? What did you get? T-Mobile on
Oh,
there
yeah,
costs me $50 a month, and then I've got TOT on my 7, which is my Thai phone. So I've got one of each, and seems to work out. And it's so cheap to get a Thai phone number. It's like
Really?
ridiculously
Yeah.
cheap.
That's interesting. That's some interesting information there.
Would love to join in the after stream, but I need to drop off now. Take care, everyone. Well, if you're back by the time we end, I don't know when that'll be. You're more than welcome, Cobus. What did I miss, Mr. Leader?
Yeah, no kidding. Are nebulous question, Loretta? Do you need an attorney? What do you need an attorney for? That's a good question. Because I have a friend, a personal friend, that is a sought out attorney, and he's not online and not advertising on YouTube or channels and what have you. Reputable, licensed in Thailand, etc., etc., etc. He's from the UK.
Yeah, depending on what
I can
you
help
want.
you with that.
The only attorneys I know of are criminal attorneys, and they're in the United States. So I don't think they're going to do you any good.
But look at what Dips said about the money.
Yeah, I saw that. What was the deal on that? I reached out to that guy, and even though his videos say free consulting, he wants you to send him, wow, 1,500 USD. That term, yeah, it would turn me off to him too.
Personal experience, Dip Media's, whatever they talked about or whatever they emailed about, you wanted them to
You
send
don't
them
like
money.
T-Mobile, Aaron? I like it because it's $50, and it gives me not the greatest internet in the world, although I use it for GPS all the time, and it's good in 256 countries. The only thing you can't do is call. You can text and email and do all that. I would be
the sole
curious on
purpose
why
I
I
got
thought it
that
was
T-Mobile Magenta plan for retired people over 50. The sole purpose for that was to have an American phone number for
me too.
banking and certain needs that require me to verify my identity with an American phone number. Because
we're going to send the number to
so
your
that's it.
phone.
That's it. That's just like an insurance policy. Now, can I make a call? Yeah. Can I call someone? They have a plan on that. For $5 for any given 24-hour period, I can say, okay, I'm going to take care of business. I'm going to be camped on hold for 2 hours talking to whoever or waiting for whatever. I can do it for $5 in a 24-hour period. So I can call everybody,
I can
wish
understand that.
happy birthday, whatever. But
the reason I had Verizon Wireless for years is up in the mountains where I lived. It was the only one that got cell service at the house that I had. And I had my hard line, but I had them for a long time. And then when I decided to go to Costa Rica, when I decided to come to Thailand, I changed to
I like
to
that,
T-Mobile.
Craig. That's so funny.
What did he say?
The free console. Telling you what my retainer fee is.
That sounds fair to me.
Hi, nice to meet you. No, in order to shit.
For the $50, I think it's worth it. For $50. Let's see. Here's Sean.
I had the same one.
How you doing? Yeah, I think it's for $50. In fact, I was the one that told Mitch I thought it was a good idea, and I still think it's a good idea for the $50. And because I can go to Vietnam and it'll still work. I can go to Laos. I can go to every place and still work.
Yeah, Kevin 30 in Wake Up mentioned it once. We were out and about, and he was talking about that, and I was like, really? I looked into it, and there you go. I've got a phone number that's literally from my hometown, and so when I'm trying to log into a bank and something's goofy and they're saying, hey, there you go. There's my verification. They send me a number. They send me a verification code. I have 3 phones right now in front of me. One has my AIS Wi-Fi card in it, even though I'm not using it at the moment. And my T-Mobile is my old Samsung. So I can get a beep, a message, whatever, on T-Mobile. My bank's trying to reach me, whatever.
Hey, why are you tripping? Glad you could make it. I saw a Facebook group that I can get a Thai work visa or something, but don't need to work. Is that legit? I don't know. As far as I know, if you have a work visa, I think there's a difference between a work visa and a work permit. So
Yeah.
imagine you're talking about a work visa, and if you got a work visa, I believe if you have to go to school, a visa, you got to go to school and you got to show them. So I don't know. I mean,
I don't
there's
know
a way
enough
to get
about
around
the work
everything.
visa stuff
I don't
because
either.
I don't have a need or desire to work. But
Sponsored
that
work
question gets
visas.
asked
Yeah,
a
I don't
lot.
know
Maybe I
enough.
can do some research. But sponsored work visa.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking into the fight visa.
To the what visa?
The
The
fight
fight?
visa. Alex was talking about that on his latest or very recent videos on his visa.
Right.
What is?
How he came to Thailand and did the tourist visa and extended it and did the stuff and that. He was talking. James was mentioned in that video as well, but
Yeah.
he was talking about the fight because Alex is a jiu-jitsu guy, right?
Right, you can come here for
Roughly,
Muay
yeah.
Thai, I think.
So and
Yeah.
apparently there's a visa that can be categorized as a fight visa. It's not. It probably doesn't say that on the Thai website.
I think it's the
It's,
education
it's in
visa.
the educational.
I agree, Aaron.
Yeah, nothing's for free.
I've never been to a
And I
gym.
don't think you can get a work visa if you don't have a job, because you need
Yeah,
a company.
I don't like.
to sponsor it.
Personally, I've never been a fan of going to gyms. You know.
I was when I was younger.
Yeah, I got.
But I
Yeah.
guess they've been coming here for, I think they've had some kind of a visa of some sort for people that come here just to do Muay Thai.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
but
so if you're, I
go
need
ahead.
an extensive dental work, so I don't want to have it done there. Don't know where to go for how long it will take, but it's generous as soon as announced. On a dental note, dental work done. I brought my dad over here. Back, oh gosh, it was a long time ago.
Okay, that's what
And
Loretta's
had
saying
some
too.
major dental work done right here at Bangkok Patty Hospital in Pattaya, and his stateside insurance paid for it because it was cheaper to fly him here, pay for the work done here, certified, reputable, blah blah blah, prearranged ahead of time. It was cheaper for them to pay for that, for his insurance to pay him to come here, and they did it.
Yeah, they I don't know what were you looking for? What kind of you're looking for a visa to come here, misdemeanor or Loretta, or what exactly? Because I've got too many things.
So you
in
can
my-
get your extensive dental work done here and save money if you're
Yeah, big
like
time.
self-insured or whatever. But now, if you can get it done in the States, go for it,
to-
or wherever
well,
you're from.
if
I
you
don't
have
know where
if
you're
you have
from. I'm
insurance
assuming
in
you're
the
from the
States,
States because of your Statue of
they
Liberty.
did the same thing in Costa Rica.
your
They would
avatar.
people would come on an actual medical vacation. So they would come and have 3 root canals done and stuff, and they'd recuperate for the first week, and then the second and third week of their, whatever, or the second week, they would go out on the islands and, and have a good time. And they do the same thing here in Thailand, but I think they're given, what is it now? What can you get, 90 days? 60 days for a tourist visa and 30 more.
Extendable for another 30. That's the
Yeah,
tourist visa.
and I think they were even talking about another 30 after that now or something.
See, a lot
but I
of
don't know
people
how
thought
long you want
a
to stay.
tourist visa was, when you'd show up and they'd stamp your book and you'd get 30 days. That's a visa on arrival, right? But for the longest time, I thought that was a tourist visa.
That's what I
but
thought.
no, it wasn't.
When I went to Costa
Visa
Rica,
on arrival and visa exempt.
you got
depending on the
90
country you're
days.
coming from.
You got 90 days
Yes.
just by landing in Costa Rica. They'd stamp your book for 90 days, and then you'd.
I
have
got
to
an idea.
leave.
Loretta, if you'd like to come in the after show and we could talk extensively about some of this.
Yeah, you're more
afterwards.
than welcome to. You can
know,
also
don't have
turn
to-
off your
don't-
camera.
You have to turn off your camera. We'll just hear your voice
I'll put it on
and
table. Thanks.
privacy. Like Joe's there. Dip will show his face later, but when we
I used.
Early morning, go out to the doc's office. All right, Gator. All right, Jake. Take care, man.
What
Thanks.
happens if I get Thai education and I don't show? There, you need to talk to.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, you. There's a ways.
It'll catch you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
yes.
do. Do I think that there's ways that you could probably finagle around it? I wouldn't, but there is ways. I think. But if you did, I think you just have to go to school. If you got them, I would think. I don't know. The easiest
on,
way
Tim.
for me is I don't know how long you're planning on trying to stay here on a
Let me
visa
check that out,
while
Tom.
you're tripping.
Thanks.
Why? How long are you wanting to stay? How old are you too? I
And
mean,
what-
are you
what-
50? Can you get a retirement visa or no? Retirement visa is only 1,900 baht and it's good for a year. But maybe you're not 50. I don't know.
Valley View Restaurant. Look at that.
If you could afford it, I wouldn't. I think it's a good option. James, I don't know how old he was, but he was younger then, and I think so was Kevin, 30 and a wake up, and they went with the elite. I don't know what Kevin would do, but I've talked to James, and James would just do a regular one afterwards. The only reason he went for the elite, if you know James, he doesn't like any kind of hassles on anything, but he was younger than 50. But I don't know how old you are. Hey, what's up, Richard? How you doing? Good to see you.
Hey,
How many
Richard.
trolls doing today? We're doing
Richard,
great. you
hello, sir.
Hello, Richard.
Change.
bet. We're hanging in there. Let's see.
Here we go. Copyright time again.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to put mine up. I'm still waiting, Richard. I know you're busy. I'm waiting for my new intro and outro. And I don't know, when are you going to send it? Are you going to email it
Jam.
or send it? You let me know. I'm definitely up for that, for sure.
Oh, and hello, Richard's mum.
Yeah, hi, Richard's mom. Are they watching it together? I'm sure they are. Take care, Dave. Jake. Jake. Take it easy. Everybody saying hi to Richard. Priceless. Yeah, I'll get a copyright strike. But let's see. Good night, everyone. All right, Jam, take it easy. You bet.
Good night, Jake.
And you're going to be here in 4 days, 5 days, but that'll
Gary.
be awesome. Then we'll be on the same time schedule. You won't be. It won't be 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. Don't screw with the system. Yeah, exactly. Advise catch up with you. Yeah, well, and it's not worth it. But if you, let's see, Tommy J saying hi to Tommy J. All right, Gary, take it easy. I didn't see if why you. Oh, okay, 44. Yeah, if you have the money, I don't think that's a bad option. You know, you would be pretty much at the end of your 5 year. You'd be ready for a retirement visa. So I would stay above. Straight line stuff. All my riding the edges stuff, I left that behind at 35 years old or so. But I would definitely stay above that. But there's ways to do it. And Loretta, I mean, I would imagine, you said extensive dental work. You can even, I think you can, they don't like you to do it too many times, but I think you can get the 90 days or the 60 days and the 30-day extension. Then you could go someplace like Cambodia or, whatever, out for a couple of days and come back in and you can get another 60 days. Now, if you try to do that 5-6 times in a row, I heard they just
Yep.
kind of put a stop to it.
I remember
But
that day
to do
very
it twice,
well.
I think it's all right.
God, I was nervous.
This is the first live Mitch was ever on. Yeah, I don't think I knew Mitch at that time. I just I didn't really get to know you guys until I don't even know. It's been a while now, though. I mean, a while to me. A year and a half now, Mitch, or 2 years? I don't even know. Mitch probably knows better than me. I don't know.
Closer to 3 for you and I.
Has it?
2.5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to go back. Painful memories, Dave. But speaking of Richard Travel and being on his
You always say I never.
channel.
Yeah,
back in
I
the
was
day,
on the show. I just never was a guest because I wasn't female.
I spent
just kidding.
spent the better part of the evening
And
with
I
Keisha and
appreciate it.
Charles last night. hanging out, and Keisha was on Richard's channel also on Reshart Travel.
A lot of people have been on Richard's channel.
Hey, David.
I never
How you
got
doing,
on
David?
his
Hey
channel.
guys, I think Chuck had on his channel a guy from Thai Legal. Yeah, he had one person he dealt with. If somebody, I would definitely trust in what Chuck says more than anybody else that I.
Now,
that I
Chocolate
know.
Man, if you go to his page, in his
Yeah,
about
James has him too.
information, he's got, or at the bottom of some of his videos, or most of them, there's a link to a Thai Legal thing, and apparently, yeah, she is wonderful, Richard. She is.
Nice lady.
Charles,
I,
a
re-
class
I
guy.
reached I reached out
I
to
love
the
those
Thai,
two.
I reached out to the Thai legal person too and didn't get a response back. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, imagine how much junk mail they get, or
I mean, but their website is even broken. So like if you enter the
Oh, okay.
information in the website and try to send it to them that way, it throws an error. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's
so maybe they're
unbelievable.
not,
I was talking about them earlier because I'm talking about I bought a tent and
That's right. They did. Chev and Deb.
Yeah.
Remember? Oh, I remember
Came-
that. So
came
positive.
on with an air conditioner. My tent has a 5,000
And
BTU air conditioner and a
I was their
generator.
first moderator.
So they just
On that
they
first live
just
stream.
I just watched it when I punched in camping in Thailand, and one of their videos came up, and it's like unbelievable what they did. And that was in what, a year, or I want to say, has it been a year or
Yeah, I'll
more?
tell you what,
Year and a half maybe or something since they were on
they
Richard's show.
just cranked.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
did.
look at the energy and production value. I mean, quality.
I don't have a snowball chance in hell. Look at who I associate myself with. I got
Yeah, you got
this
to,
old guy
get
that
out of
looks
the
like
box,
it.
Dave.
I need to get a little tiny hiney that just follows me around and just take pictures of her. What's the show about today? We're gonna go from head to toe, and from toe to head, and turn around, and from head to toe.
Did everything
No, I'm
freeze?
just kidding.
Are you talking about a visa,
Who is it?
Loretta? Like, will there be medical reasons that the immigration might give you a hard time? Is that your question? Because if it is, no.
Immigration won't, because they're highly pushing medical tourism in Thailand.
Yeah, they don't care. Now, if you're, yeah, mind. I'll just leave it at that. They don't.
I was trying to see
No,
what Richard
look at.
was talking
They let
about.
me in.
They let David.
Yeah, and me. So yeah, I don't think you're gonna have a problem, Loretta. Medical reasons.
And there are a
they will
couple of
give you-
other unmentionables that they let in.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
don't think so. They
think
they
they-
want you to come. They want you to come here and spend your money. They want you to come. I don't think you'll have a problem. Are there
Right on,
people?
Richard.
Doesn't have to
Christmas time.
necessarily. It doesn't have to necessarily be be an attorney, but there's other people that can help you with getting in. Hey Dave, maybe at Christmas time you can pick up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, somebody on one of the
Yeah, because they're
One of
going to
the
want
troll-
something,
one of the troll deals said that was talking about me and doing a bunch of crap on me and says you're probably going to get coal in your stocking next year. I said you're probably right.
Somebody who's no longer around. He's no longer around.
Raymond.
That guy.
Yeah, no, they're gone. I don't know. Karma's a bitch, man. It's one thing I believe in heavily in this life is the way you treat people is what comes back at you, and karma can come back and bite you in the ass.
I believe it does.
anytime.
I believe it.
I believe it
around.
does too.
Oh,
Comes
Yeah,
back at
most
you.
definitely.
dental bone grafts. Yep, they've got some highly trained dental surgeons in Thailand, trained in UK, Australia, the US. Speak
I've got to
excellent
get some.
English.
I've got to get some dental work done too. I've been putting it off for 2 years
Yeah.
since the virus was here, waiting for it to end to do. But I need to get some done too.
Give me 2
Is there-
minutes.
Is there no end to the amount of stuff we know about in Thailand?
Well, Mitch, can you put at least the ape up with the bikini on? Because Raymond says a tan, skinny bikini always draws interest. So if you could put that pink bikini gorilla up there, that would help me out.
I could put mine on, Dave.
You know, and I got nothing against people that have their girlfriends and stuff on. I would definitely put my wife on if she wanted to, but I leave it up to her. It definitely, but
Yeah.
not to say anything, but in their case, she's gorgeous, but they just kind of have like a. I'm talking about Chev and Dev. They kind of got a chemistry between them two that people like to watch. Obviously,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yes,
and the same thing with James and Fa, and the same thing. You know, even though Gift is a little bit more in with Joe and stuff, but in particular, it seems like in their case, I think she's more. I don't know what she's more into the. How do I say this? I'm not being
Tommy.
she's
Yeah.
she participates over 50% of when they're transpiring. Not like Chuck and Paige. Chuck does 90%, and every once in a while Paige will, which of course is always great because she puts a smile on my face. But so hey, good for. I think it's great, and James has done well too. What is he? 20,000 subs
Yeah.
or something. And you know who else is doing really really good is Alex, Jiu-Jitsu Passport. He's
doing
got
very
like
well.
Alex is
yeah
just a great guy. I'll
3,000.
tell you what.
Yeah,
man.
he is. Real nice guy.
I can talk to
I'm
him
looking
all
for it.
day long if he would let it happen. You know what I mean? He's busy. He's always busy.
Well, he
But
doesn't
when I
like
see
you
him,
because he's asked me. I wish that Mitch would just get away
what's
from
that
me.
Mitch like?
Shut
He's like,
the
"Are you
hell
really
up.
going to Saran?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He says, "Dude, I can't hang with you."
He is a good guy. I only got a little bit of
Hey,
time
Dave,
to
could
spend
you
with
pull
him.
in, put me full screen for a second? I want to show you guys a couple of pictures.
I can.
Safe for work.
There you
Okay.
go.
Now talking
That's
about
kind of
dental work.
scary though.
Talking about dental work. Here's a
Yeah.
before picture.
Okay.
Okay.
And you got it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Did you pay a lot for that?
And
or-
after, they did a pretty good job. Okay, you can pull back now.
Uh, that was
Ah,
pretty good.
shit.
My wife is
my Billy
very
Bob teeth.
conservative and will not wear a bikini. My wife doesn't wear them too much either. She'll wear a bikini, but she doesn't wear the G-string thing. She's not into that.
I want everyone
But
to know
and
that
she's coming
that
on. She's come on quite a bit. You know, when we did the
she's-
giveaway of the shirts for the kids and stuff, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law was there.
Yeah.
She's getting more into it. She doesn't. How can I say it? She doesn't shy away from the camera, and go, I don't want. So I'll let her go at her own pace. Plus, I don't think that's what my channel's really about anyway.
I wear the bikini in this house.
Do you?
And don't
Yeah,
ever
we
forget it.
noticed that.
Yeah, there you go. Alex would be a great one, Richard, if you were to come out of retirement for a one-time show. Alex would be a great one. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So
And there's Bruce. Sassy has a great personality off camera. I would love it if she would bring that. Yeah,
that is
and
so
and the
true,
way
Bruce. So true.
same thing with what I'm thinking. Mine does too, but I'm just letting it go. I've noticed it in Fa. When I first
wow.
met her motorcycle
think.
trip, she was a lot more timid, not wanting to be on camera,
smokes.
and the change that she's done in that period is amazing. Now she's been in front of the camera, has her own channel, over 1,000 subs. She's totally different.
She just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I don't have Instagram. I'm horrible. Mitch, are there only Thai vloggers you want to meet you haven't met yet? Me? He'd like to meet me.
Mitch.
He just won't come to Surin is the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Met
That's
you.
true.
We've been on camera. You can't live on
Oh,
that
that's
one.
right. That's right.
There's
Okay,
there's
so-
a couple of guys up north. Eddie Bright, retired Okie, living in Thailand. I don't know his actual name of his channel because I think he changed it.
Is that the
and,
one with the Honda 125?
Yeah,
like
he's
I
great
like
to
him.
watch. I like him.
Yeah, he
James
is.
Abroad, up in Dak. I want to meet him. Gordon Tickle. I mean, there's a lot of people that I want to meet. that we chat. You know,
There are a bunch of there's like a
Icy.
bunch of good
You know,
people out
Icy.
there.
Got to meet Icy again.
And I'm surprised you
Yeah,
didn't.
that can
Yeah,
be
you didn't
arranged,
meet her.
Mitch.
Huh?
I used to do that.
What was that, Brock?
Financial non-need.
That meeting Icy can be arranged.
Yes, yes. And she's
Uh,
she's in town just the other day again and was on Phil's channel. Phil at the
Yeah,
pub.
and she was on what's his name? Ride for Kicks brought her
Rides
to
for Kicks, yeah.
what's his
Maybe,
name's bar,
just
your buddy's bar.
just maybe, I will meet her Thursday night. I have not met John 555, but
I've talked to him a few times on his live
talk to him.
streams.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that day. The what do we call it? Like when you do the setup, the pre-setup, pre-interview kind of thing. Like what's on the table kind of thing. Richard would do. Make sure the guy, whoever was going to be coming on, their system was set up, and here's how it is. And then the next day it would go live. I was privy to that. I love that stuff, Richard.
Hey,
I
ET,
miss
how
that
you doing?
stuff. Patty Doyle, Chris Parker. I'd love to meet him too. They're
I
huge.
wouldn't mind meeting Patty Doyle.
And I've seen Chad B, CB Media. But I'm not one of those kind of guys. Now if someone's in the same establishment I'm in, I'll go up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" But not normally. It's not like
Chad's got a new channel. Did you know?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's Milk Chocolate Man in Thailand.
Oh yeah. I saw that. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah,
I saw that James kidding him about that, and he got sniped, and so did
yes.
retired in what's his name?
For you?
Working for you,
Working for you.
and while I was watching, what's his name? What's the guy's name? I always forget. The one that I was on when he got sniped. What's his name? The guy in Bangkok, U.S. in Bangkok or American in Bangkok. God, my mind is gone.
Oh, Scott Mallon.
Yeah, Scott Mellon. I was on when
Love Scott.
when Ricky
I've
Drama
had
Ricky
meals with
Drama
Scott.
Ricky Drama came on and sniped him. I guess that's what it's called. And I told him to tell him Santa Claus said hello, and boy, he went off. And Mitch is in there too. You got a bunch of people, and but he was almost talking like a human.
Scott then.
Yeah, so was I. He was almost talking like a human. I don't understand the guy. Don't make no sense at all to me. But we won't go down that road. Brock, that video.
That's funny. Richard, yes, it will.
Yeah,
Hey,
my
thanks,
grandkids
Bob.
loved it, Richard.
For some reason, my mind, I just lost it. I like watching him. Although I had to wait. How long did I wait? 1 month or 2 months to become a subscriber to be able to comment on his show. It was 30 or 45 days.
Yeah, that restriction is not on there anymore. At that particular time, Scott was having
a lot of
troll fest.
Troll
he was
problems.
getting a lot of haters coming in. So
yeah.
That's
He had
rampant
74,
in the Thai genre.
That's a lot.
I don't know about the Philippines
Richard.
because I don't watch the Philippines stuff. I have friends that have channels in the Philippines.
Wow, 74 guests. Richard had on. Wow.
I'll tell you what, man. You are sorely missed. Sorely
Yeah,
missed.
really, for sure. I had lunch with him Monday. With who? Ricky Drama or with Scott Mellon?
With Scott, yeah. Daniel had lunch with Scott.
He seems like a good guy. He doesn't know me from Adam, although now he knows I'm Santa Claus. But other than
you met him. We were having breakfast, and you met him, and you don't remember?
I met him.
Yeah.
Where?
I'm joking.
I don't remember. You can't kid with a person that has Alzheimer's. It's
I
not
know.
funny. It's not good. It's not nice. Just because I'm not.
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I've been. Yeah, me too, Daniel. I'm
He was the first in Bangkok. Yeah, he'd been around for a long time. I like him. He's kind of cranky, which kind of is part of his personality. But I think he's a good guy. I think he's one of the good guys. Put it that way. Yeah, he's been in Thailand for a long time.
pushing 27
I'm surprised
years
Richard
now.
never. I'm surprised Richard. Did you ever have him on, Richard? I don't know. I don't know if Richard. I don't know all the guests Richard had.
Scott will say this on his channel. He doesn't follow YouTubers. He doesn't do any of that stuff. He just does his
No.
own thing.
I thought he was pretty funny too, because I guess he asked him
And that's
something to the
cool.
effect of, "What do you think about this guy?" And he said, "I don't give a shit about either
I
one
don't
of
give
you,
a shit about
what you do." I like his attitude. I'll put it that way. I think he's got the right attitude, and I've watched him his little deal working on the body bag. He must have been a hell of a boxer in his day. I watched him work the heavy bag, and the guy
Yeah.
definitely knows what
Remember those
what he's
days?
doing.
Did you, if any of you get a chance to catch any of his Hong Kong stuff, man, when the protests and all that stuff, and his Klung Toy stuff, and
Who is this?
Scott Mallon.
I got to go back and look. I have no idea. I haven't looked
He's an
at
excellent photographer.
any of
An
his old
excellent
stuff.
photographer.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't know where I have his book. One of them
I've got-
anyway. Here.
I've got family living in Klong Toi.
The Roman Cook. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Is that for Joe? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
There's a
it
lot of. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I wanted
Wow.
to meet him. He knows the best place to go.
Does he? There's a lot of new. And I don't know how. I've never heard of him, but I'll check it out. But there's a lot of new Thailand vloggers coming up that are 200-300 subs, and some of the ones that I watched are pretty good.
I met a
Yeah,
YouTuber last night.
Me too, Tommy.
Never heard of her. I believe she's based in Bangkok. She was with Keisha and Charles last night. Let me grab her channel. And I'll try to. Because I just
Let's see,
recently
Bahama
subscribed.
Tatai. Bahama Tatai? I think one of the main issues with all these guys creating merchandise, thinking tons of people will buy it. I could not see myself personally wearing a shirt from around the YouTube channel. Yeah, I guess, but a lot of people like to support, and I'm talking people like I like. Would I buy a Chocolate Man shirt? Yeah, I probably would. But I met him, and I like the guy. And would I buy a No Time to Be Sad? I would probably do that. Now, a random person, probably not. Will I probably ever have merchandise? I can't see it. It's something I'd actually have to do, and I don't want to. I don't want to do anything I don't have to. But
I bought a shirt. I bought a shirt from a couple from Retired Worker for You, but his shirts, like, the only way you know it's from him is that he's got the RWYU tag on the bottom of it, but you can't. Otherwise, you wouldn't know what it is, because it's the way that his shirts are is just like a shirt from Thailand. It doesn't look like merch from somebody's YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly. Aaron, my aunt passed from that too. I didn't mean to make fun of it at all. It's one of the things that I'm scared of most in life, and I think that's why I joke about it occasionally. But I lost my aunt to it too, and it's a horrible, horrible thing. I think something there right there that both THC and something in marijuana in that plant will help, and they'll find out. Eventually be able to cure, and one of them is Alzheimer's. I think it has a lot to do with it. We have a Santa Claus here, and can legally change his name and his driver's license. Maybe I could do that.
Wow.
Are those designer?
Here's the young lady I met last night. She was hanging with Keisha and Charles. Malika on the Move. Mitch, do you know this guy? Which one? I'm not sure, Joe, what you're talking about there. I missed something when I was looking up.
Oh, right up here. This one, I guess. I don't know who that is.
I
Help me
don't
with
know
that
if
guy.
he's saying he doesn't know if he likes that guy. Yeah, there's probably.
Oh, yeah, he's that guy.
Yeah,
I think so, Aaron.
Affinity.
I think
He's a bit
Best to
iffy.
steer clear of that one.
they're going to find out that it's going to help a lot of people, which is the only good reason that I see. Should have been
Yes, he does, Daniel. Yes, he does.
immediately made for
Yeah.
medical use immediately. There should have been no having to fight for it in each state in the United States or in the world. It should have immediately became a medical deal right out of the gate. Just a bunch of bullshit, and mostly from pharmaceutical companies, which makes it even sadder. But there's my rant on pharmaceutical companies, which I hate.
Yeah, yeah.
I suppose retired working for you, so I purchased 4 of his shirts. He did. Yeah, that's another thing too. If you're like, if Brock is doing a thing and says, "Hey, if you buy my Brock's Travel hats, 95% of that goes to help whatever," then that would be another reason for somebody to want to buy merchandise, even if they don't wear it or if they give it away as a gift or whatever. I'll wear anybody's hat. I like hats.
So I give my hats away. When people give me a hat, I usually have it on the shelf for a week, and then I give
tried
it to
to buy
someone.
one from the Wombat, and I never ended up.
I have
getting it.
one
don't
for
think-
you here. I have one.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I know you probably want a white one, but it's a gray one.
Yeah,
I can't
Gray.
anything white, man. I get it dirty.
Gray, I'd get dirty too. But yeah, so I don't. Yeah, I need Santa, fat Santa shirts. I would buy one. You're probably right. Now, if it was something that my wife wanted to do and says I want to raise more money for, giving back to Thailand and blah blah blah, then I would let her run with whatever she wanted to do. But me personally, if I had to actually, well, I would probably help her if I knew it was coming back to Thailand. But that would be the only
Yeah, I've
way
never
that I
been
would do it.
Bama Too Thai. I've never been a fan of shirts with advertising or words on them. Now here it doesn't. It's like you see stuff. Thais wearing shirts that are like completely
I understand that though.
inappropriate.
I understand
You
Hey, Joe,
I have
thank you.
I have a Scott Mallon
that.
shirt.
Thanks, Joe. You're the man.
Um,
You have a Scott Bellinger?
yeah, I have a shirt I had made here.
I don't know what
Here,
he.
you can see it. Let me grab.
It
grab
seems
the
like
salmon here.
does he
Right
supplement
here.
his income? I don't know him well enough. Has he been retired for the 9
Yeah, I got
years he's
tired
been
of
here?
wearing that.
Does he work? Does he depend on YouTube money? What is his? I don't know. I don't know enough about Scott.
Well, he'll
No.
talk about his income stream on thing. So I mean, with the amount of
Does
stuff
he?
he has, I'm sure he has some ad
Some
revenue
income?
there, and I know he has merchandise. We all know
I know he
that.
pushes his merchandise, so he must do that. I was just curious if he worked for the 9 years he's been in Thailand or whether he's just independently wealthy. I don't know nothing about him. Nothing about him. Dave supported you when you informed all of us about school projects early this month. I know. I appreciate everybody that did it, man. It's like the thing that gets me, my wife, the smile on her face and setting up everything and talking
I
to the
remember
people
when I
and
had this
having
shirt
the
made too. Is
shirts
Richard, are you
made
still in the house?
and doing all that stuff. It was amazing. So I want to say again, thank you everybody that contributed to let my wife do what she wants and give back to Thailand. It's awesome. Camouflaged, Mitch? What is that? What did I miss?
I have a pair of camouflage shorts. In fact, they're right over here. I just brought them in from
Those were in the military.
the line. A little bit.
I've worn
just
them my
before
whole life. Ah, there you go.
See, look, you can't see me. They work.
It's hard to
Yeah,
channel
27 years, 26 years. I know Scott, if that's what we're talking about, has been here. His children are in uni right now. His 2 sons.
Yeah, I know they both go to
I
college.
watched them
and-
grow up on the
and stuff.
stream. Watched them learn guitar and I mean all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I was just curious what he obviously had to have some kind of a living when he first came here. I mean, he had to have, I would imagine. He
His
has published
photography-
2 or 3 books.
He did,
Don't
you know,
know
fight.
how they okay.
He was into the fight, promoting fight stuff. You know, like he'd be that guy laying under
In
the
the
ropes
boxing?
taking pictures, man, during one of those
So
sweat and blood flying.
so that's probably how he made his money then. I'm imagining. But I think the guy's a good guy, man. I don't know him enough. I'd like to meet him. I would never ever in a million years go to meet somebody and not let them know I was coming and do a live stream while I was
I'm
going
missing
there.
that.
I would never do
Aaron,
that.
who are we talking
Ever.
about? He'd been coming. I missed some stuff because I've been yapping. He's been
Yeah.
coming to Thailand for the past 20 years. Who?
I think he's been in Thailand over 20 years, right? He's had his YouTube channel for 9
Are
years.
we still talking about Are we still talking about Scott?
I think so. I don't know. I think that he's actually been living here in Thailand for over 20 years, but he's only had his YouTube
26
channel
years.
for 10 years. Yeah, 26 years. There you go.
26 years.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know enough. I know that he has.
Wow.
I haven't watched him enough. I've only been watching him. How long, Mitch? 6 months? Not even. It took me
Yeah.
2 months before I could say anything. So if you could tell, I was a little bitter. I'm a little bitter. I was almost
Gee, I
going to
wouldn't
say
know.
"F you" for as my first and last message, and then I said, "Nah, I kind of like the guy. I'd like to listen to what he has to say." Yeah, he used to fight too, right? He used to fight here. Okay,
That's
I didn't
cool,
know
man.
that.
That's cool.
80% of proceeds from my channel going to buy. Did I already put that up? I think I did. His dad is a very successful cardiologist, and his sister owns our. Oh, okay, cool. I like the guy. Like I said, he's talking about Scott. Yeah, the stuff that I've seen, I just don't know enough about his background. I guess I could go into his videos and watch stuff from, from 10 years ago. But I was just curious. I know that he talks about his sons all the time and stuff. So and now he's talking about moving, right? I'm sure he's been in Bangkok a long time. He's talking about moving out of Bangkok and saying he needs to be very careful where he wants to go. I think I'm imagining his wife has family land somewhere. He was talking in one about building something. But anyway, guy's interesting. I like watching his live streams. He was doing them every day for a while. But,
Yesterday it was cooking, man, when he was doing his walk. Holy smokes.
yeah, man.
I watched part of it, then I hit the road on the bike, was listening. Got to where I was going, came back, and he was still at it. I'm like, oh my God. 34 or something, C. Very hot.
What time is it? How long have we been doing this?
It's 11 o'clock.
10, 15.
11, 12.
Oh,
10,
2
10,
hours
12.
and 30 minutes. Wow, time flies when you're having fun.
It sure does.
Yes, his wife has a lot of land and many areas of free plant. Yeah, I heard him talk about it a little bit, but like I said, I don't know. I like the guy. I don't know. Like I said, he could kind of be. He's pretty funny because the first time that I met him, I put or was on his show. I never met him. I put Andy Stubbs and Mitch suggested your channel. Oh, okay, great. Then like the next day or 2 days later, he had another stream. I go on there, and I can't remember who it was, but Andy or Mitch or whatever came on, and Robert Mack came on or whatever. And I said, oh, hey, hi, Mitch. Hey, hi, Andy. Hey, hi, Robert Mack. Oh, everybody in the chat, you got to say hi to everybody. Holy Christ. And I said, yeah, he's a little on the grumpy side. But I do like watching him. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I have to. All right, take it easy, Joe. Thanks for the super chats. Always welcome. Ah, there's Randy. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, everyone. I'm late. Currently at Costco.
Well, that
down
sounds
in
good,
Cabo
Randy.
Hot.
I could use.
Yeah, it does to me
man,
too.
A real hot dog. A hot
Yeah.
dog. A real hot dog.
Yeah, he did that to you too. I think it's kind of common. I think Andy or Mitch told me something about that afterwards. He doesn't like everybody saying hi to everybody, which I encourage. I mean, I think it's great. Plus, it gives me a break if everybody's saying hi to everybody. I got time to take a drink of water and not feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I like the guy, and hopefully I will get a chance to go to Bangkok and meet up with him or something. But like I said, I would do like Andy did, get in contact with him, say I'm coming through town. Is it all right if we meet up for a coffee or whatever, and do it like that? But some people I like to meet, and some people I hope I never see in my life. So Costco's overpriced. Hot dog's not. Yeah, hot dog and a soda is $1.50, if I remember right.
Yeah. And
I don't know if the price
their
has
rotisserie
changed.
chicken is still. They've kept that same price too.
Have they? And what was a slice of pizza? Was that $1.50
I'm not
also?
sure.
I think. I know you can get a
I don't
hot
know.
dog and a
Randy
soda
will tell
for
us.
a
He's
buck and a
standing
half.
right there.
Yeah, Randy, look up and see what it says on the sign.
Yeah. How much for a slice of pizza?
God, I want to say it was $1.50, but that didn't include a soda. And I
Hey,
remember you
I,
get a hot dog
I,
and
ju-
a soda.
I just found out that they have some of the cheapest
Yeah,
prices
Obama, that's true.
for Cialis in the country. So
$1.65. There you go.
What did you
What
find
about
out,
Cialis?
Media?
What was that?
they got some of the cheapest prices for Cialis in the states.
Oh, Cialis.
Oh wow. Got to
the
get the
dedication.
customers in the door, baby. So that's one way
You
to
don't
do
have
it.
no. You don't even have to be a member if you just choose that as your pharmacy. You don't have to be a
Oh wow,
member.
that's
The
cool.
dedication to his stream Skyping is impressive in such a big city. Yeah, I don't know about that sniping thing. I know he tried to do a couple other people. I think he tried to do that Johnny 555 too. And I don't. Oh,
Hey,
there's
getting a
Randy.
message here. I'm gonna.
Still
I'll still be
$1.50.
listening.
Pizza is $1.99 a slice. But he's saying so Daniel's $1.65, and Randy's what I remember in Southern California, $1.50, and that included a soda, right? The hot dogs still include a soda for $1.50. And here's Tim saying $4.99 for the roasted chicken, the best. I know nothing better than a roasted chicken. You can make tacos. You can do a lot with a roasted bird. But if I remember right, it was $1.50 for the hot dog and a soda. Costco sells 151 million dogs a year. Wow. Thanks, Bruce. Yeah, soda included. Yeah, but that's only is it only included on the hot dog and not the pizza, or is it included on the pizza too? I can't believe we're on Costco topic.
Okay. Anyway, I'm chatting with Keisha right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. 151 million. That's it? No.
151 million.
Well, look in the chat. Keisha's going to be coming in to say hi.
Somebody that I was watching was trying to put something into perspective about. God, I can't remember. I wish I could remember because it's a good thing. But anyway. Yeah, only included with the hot dog. See, I remember food. My mind is sharp as a tack about what I paid 10 years ago in a Costco for a hot dog and a Coke. Unbelievable. I'm still jonesing. I mean, I shouldn't be Jack in the Box, although I have my Lamu sitting right here. So, there's someone. Life After Kids. Hey, Kia. Keisha or Kia? Keisha. Good morning.
Hello, my friend. We had a great time last night. Most of it. Most of it. There was a little bit of a interesting time, but we had a great time. And Charles,
I'm hoping that I
love
still want to meet up with them both. We were supposed to meet up on the second bike trip. We have talked a few times online, but I definitely would love to meet up with them. I'm hoping I'm going to be in that area the 13th through the 16th. So let me know. I don't know where you'll be.
You had an intruder.
Ball last night.
Oh my God. Not, at least it wasn't a creepy crawly, on the floor of the wall. Here's Keisha's channel. And I put Malika's channel up earlier in the chat, but I'm going to put it up again because I had the pleasure of meeting her last night as well.
Visalia.
Yeah. Check her out.
Yep.
Check her out, guys.
Yeah, definitely. Subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Give her a little subscription. Help someone
Great
out.
people. Yeah, great people. Yeah, I had a couple of places like that, Aaron, in the San Fernando Valley that I used to go to, especially a good burrito, man. And I'm talking a burrito, the things you
Taco
can
Hut.
barely hold on to. Of course, it
What's
wasn't
the
good for me.
The really good tacos in Seattle, is it like Taco Del Mar or something like that? Is that? I've been here too long, I guess.
Oh,
You
cool.
bet, Key.
I'm glad, Daniel. I'm hoping we're going to do it again. I think we will. I just don't know when. I think
We talked about all kinds of things last night, but motorcycles was one of them.
Was it?
Vietnam
Cool.
was another one.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Vietnam.
All high on my list.
I still got to get all my passport stuff taken care of. Where's Black
Still haven't
Sheep?
done
Hasn't
that?
been
I
around
thought
in
you
a
took
while.
care of that. We'll drink.
It's all sitting here right now. All I got to do is go down and get
together.
a bank draft for 4,400, I think. I got to do that. Maybe I'll do it after this, or I go procrastinate again.
Go do
I'm
it.
just-
Holy
know I gotta
smokes!
do it.
Can you imagine having a
Hey,
freaking
James.
something?
Good morning, James.
Hello, James.
Yeah, yeah,
This is the
exactly. You
this is the
good
real
too.
chocolate man in Thailand, not that
This
milky version.
and not that chocolate man in Thailand live
Not the
either.
imposter.
This is
Not
the
the
original,
imposter.
the original chocolate man. Um, everybody's saying hi to James. You missed it. Richard was here for quite an extensive conversation this time.
Holy
About
smokes!
what
That's a
20
huge.
minutes ago. He might still be watching, but it was good to hear
He's
from
still
him.
he's still lurking.
Good for him and his mom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've all been on Richard's channel there. Got a little family.
Yeah, and when people could say anything about, I don't know. There was a weird thing. I've always liked Richard. I don't know.
Hmm.
He's just a good guy, and I still haven't met him. I'm hoping to. When and if he, I'm sure when he comes, he's not gonna not come. But look forward to meeting him when he does get here.
If for some reason he made me a mod on his channel and then it shut down. I wonder if it's linked.
Yeah, Brock is bad
Had to
luck,
be.
man. He's on
Had
here.
to be. People
He's
get
he's
blocked
banned from
and
the
deleted.
channel. Yeah, Aaron here. He's blocked twice, and he just keeps on doing it. You got to watch him every second. Hey, Cobus is back.
Yeah, you did. He's actually chatted. It was pretty cool, James. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. It was. This is the longest I've seen him chat. We both have something in common, so I know that we both did our due diligence on a channel.
Right on. Cobus is back. Not a lot. Same old.
Yeah. We did talk about Costco, which I don't
Regurgitated.
want you to miss out on. You can
Oh,
still get
Costco.
a hot dog and a soda for $1.50, and a pizza, no soda, $1.99. So that's the update. So tell your friends you heard it here, and you heard it first on this channel. But yeah, you didn't miss much. Ramblings. I'm a glutton for punishment. Oh, and then you got banned, or you got blocked once on purpose. So
Well, he asked to be
Aaron's-
blocked, right?
yeah, he did.
To test something.
Uh,
So wait a minute. Now he said when he got blocked, he couldn't do a super chat. Well, now he's not blocked, Dave.
yeah, well, he doesn't want to.
Well, let's see if he can do a
No,
super
it's
chat
good.
now.
No. Yeah, you won't know for sure. It's really weird because I tried to do that, and unless I can go through, I found out, if you're in Thailand, you can't super chat someone that's in Thailand. So, but you can use, what are they called? The thing I have? What do you call those
PayPal.
things where,
Dimension?
what is it?
The
Yeah, I got that too.
buy a coffee.
No,
Oh, buy a copy.
no,
I use a
the,
VPN. When I do a super
VPN.
chat, I use
When
a
you-
USA.
yeah.
I VPN
You
USA.
use the VPN, and I did find out that will work. So now I know. But it's crazy because these freaking, the super chats are great. My wife will take anybody's money and give it back to Thailand at any time, any place, anywhere. But when Google takes 40%, they're not rich enough that they've got to take 40% of a $5 super chat from a YouTube channel. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Is it
Bob
Yeah,
K
okay.
grew up in,
James
in,
knew,
in
VPN.
the Valley. Dave,
What's that?
Bob K is talking to you about Valley, growing up in the Valley.
You grew up in the Valley, me too. Yeah, and Reseda. I think I would have graduated sometime around
graduated.
there, Bob K. I grew up at Tampa and Roscoe. The Jack in the Box right there was my favorite food of choice as a small
Holy
child.
smokes, 2 terabytes.
But yeah, I grew up. You had to be close to me. Did you know? Let's see, Steve Wheatcroft, George Migo, Louis Caruso. Those are all guys that Mike Holzer, people that I grew up with. In case any of those names ring a bell.
I have
Of course,
to.
distinguished looking.
I have to sign into my US VPN on my phone. Well, you have one of them fancy iPhones, though. I think, right, James? Oh wait, no, you have the 22. That's right. You have the
He's got a
Samsung.
Samsung, doesn't he, or something?
Yeah.
Right.
I have to do. My phone is on the US
okay.
VPN right now, and my computer's on Thailand.
Speaking of Costco, just bought 2 terabyte portable hard drive for $65 to replace my 500 gigabyte portable hard drive that I paid $250 for. I think my wife gave me a 3, and I've got to buy them, but they're pretty cheap here. They're not bad. I don't even think they're 65 bucks. Oh, you know Greg Weber.
Lord.
Oh, okay. Then you probably sort of remember me. I don't know if I remember you or not. I'm horrible with names, but Greg, in fact, I tell a story about going to the boat drags in Bakersfield, and I ran into a girl, and she was okay, not great looking, but her friend that I met the night before, her and her friend were just absolutely gorgeous. And you guys have to remember, Greg Weber here, they don't know, is a 6 foot tall, 450-pound man, a big man. And this little tiny hiney was
You said
was
how,
maybe
6'4"?
no, like 6 foot. I don't know, maybe 6'1" or 2. I don't even know.
6'1".
To
So,
tell you.
wow, we're almost twins.
But he's a
'cause
big,
I'm only
a big
5'11".
guy, a big guy. Okay, and this little tiny hiney, the girl that I was with, best friend, who was a sweetheart. I'll have to tell the whole story one day. I won't go into it too much here. But the gal, after he left and he was with his girlfriend, said, "Who was that?" And I'm talking about a little 99-pound, absolute 10 out of 10, gorgeous little spinner. Who was that? Can you introduce me to him? Some women like large guys, but yeah, the Webers were right around the corner from me. I lived on Cantera. In fact, my mom's still there. But yeah, Greg was a good one. Yeah, Buster. I remember, what did he have? He one day I went over there and he had a 427 Ford motor. He was putting, or 429. Can't remember. He was putting in a boat. But yeah, I liked them. You probably know Paul Lepre then too, more than likely. But yeah, it's weird, huh? How did you find this channel? You just thinking about coming to Thailand? Did you go to Cleveland or no? Yeah, Moochie. yeah. That's unbelievable. Small world, right? Very small world. But yeah, I had a lot of fun over there. I didn't hang out with them too much. The other guys that I mentioned, we hung out together pretty much. Well, George is passed now. I don't know if Greg's still alive. I don't know if Buster's. I don't know if they're still here. But George is gone, and Eric Kale was another one. He's gone. A lot of people gone. I hate to say. But if you
I gotta
hate
go,
guys.
I've got to do stuff.
All right, take it easy.
I
We'll
will.
see you later, Brock.
You'll see you later. Bye, Richard. Thanks for dropping in.
Wake up and get dressed. Yeah, that's right. You're in the same stomping grounds. Oh no, are you still, or is it a undisclosed location, or are you still in Phuket, James? Buster's gone. Bummer. It's weird. We're at that age now where a lot of us are gone. Sucks. But yeah, I know they were. I caught part of your live stream at that. What's the name of it? I don't know. My mind's gone, and there's no one here. The where you had the meetup in Phuket. What is it called? What's his name? God, I'm horrible with the names. But anyway, they have a coffee shop. Mabel's Coffee Shop? Maybell's Coffee Shop. Let's see. Well, it's been almost 3 hours. I think maybe that probably going to be enough for the day. Mitch is back. Dave, Mitch, James, you all good with deep sea fishing? Yeah, I love to fish. I haven't had a chance to do anything here. I've been here almost 4 years now, and haven't went fishing. I don't care if it's lake. It doesn't have to be deep sea, but I've went to Cabo, I don't know, 30 times through my life, and I've done a lot of fishing there.
We'll do that. Are you talking back? Okay.
Back in my area, yeah, Maybell's Coffee Shop Garden, or Coffee Garden, that's right. Mitch posted.
Am I?
YouTube
You want?
comments.
You want? Well, I'll just do it all. I'll do.
Fun as always. It looked like a good time. I didn't catch every bit of it. I have to go back and watch. Never went deep sea fishing, but it's an option here. Yeah, when I was in Costa Rica on the Pacific side, there was a lot of stuff here. I don't really know what's out there. Like what I liked about Costa Rica is you go out and fish for wahoo, tuna, and stuff like that. And I don't know if they have that here or not. But I would fish for anything in the ocean. Dave Clark. Steve Wheatcroft lived right around there too by you, and Melvin. Yeah, you have probably knew Steve too. Well, we have a sports fishing boat oh, you do, with my brother-in-law. Maybe I can set up a trip for all of us to go in December. You got me. I'm game. That would be awesome. Mitch, you like to fish? You like to fish, don't you?
Yes, I do. But I haven't been. This
I haven't either.
This
I
trip.
haven't either. 4 years. I'll be here 4 years in November, and I haven't been out.
You want to call it a trip?
But, yeah, I was on Cantera Street right at what's the other end of the side? Shirley, off of Shirley. That's interesting that somebody out of the millions of people on YouTube could grow up right up 2 blocks, 3 blocks from me. Unbelievable.
So I put up James's live stream from Richie and from Maybell's Coffee Garden, and I put up Richie and Maybell's channel. Let me know if you need another one up there, because I was half into listening and not listening when I came back up on the chat.
But yeah, that would be awesome. I'd definitely be in for some fishing for sure, no doubt.
Yeah,
I know in December, I think the only thing that's going is Luis Cabo's coming, so I don't know exactly when that is, but if we schedule a boat trip, I'm sure he's going to be there for a while. I don't think he's just coming for like a day. I think he's going to be in
Fish Eagle
that
Sport
John
Fishing.
Tiam area for probably a week or so. So, yeah, I
Wow.
would definitely. No fishing, Eagle sports fishing. Oh, that was what James asked.
Fish Eagle Sport Fishing in
Tiger
Phuket,
Marine.
right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, he said Phuket. Right here.
Right on.
We have a sports
Pulling
fishing
that up
boat
right now.
with my brother-in-law. Maybe I can set up. So it must be it's a private boat, right, Aaron? Or does he actually? Or do you guys actually rent it out?
Check it out, Fish Eagle.
I
right
met
here. There's
Nancy
their website.
only a couple of times. I
Cool.
didn't. I wasn't in too much. I mean, if they were there and they were alive, they would remember me. But it wasn't like I spent a lot of time.
Let me look
there.
at that boat there. She looks real familiar.
What
I know
boat?
it's got the name of the Eagle. Let me go on the
Sounds
site
so
here.
familiar. Yeah. Did you go to Cleveland? I didn't see if you answered that. or
Come
not.
on, we'll get the picture up.
What did Aaron say yes to, James?
The
It's a
boat.
private boat. Is that what you said yes to? It's a private boat.
My
What
God.
is it? Is that you put up? Is that his boat or no?
What? No.
Mitch.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
No, I put up the
Link?
website. I'm
Oh,
actually on the site. I'm looking at that boat, and I may have some history with that. Let me look at that boat. What's the history of that boat? I'll just ask Aaron right now. What do you know about that boat? How long you had it? Where did it come from? That kind of thing.
I'm 65 too, so I'm imagining I never
Beautiful
graduated.
boat, beautiful
I think
boat.
I would have graduated in 4 or 5. I don't remember. But we were all in the school. We had to be in Cleveland at the same
Boy,
time.
she's a
I went to
beautiful,
Chatsworth
beautiful
too.
line. She looks very familiar.
Well, now, how do you know what boat he has?
I'm on the
You-
website. I'm
Oh,
looking
he
on
gave you the
website.
website. He gave you the
No,
website.
I looked it up. I just looked it up, and then I posted the website. Yeah.
But I thought he said no. Oh, Fishing Eagle. Oh, okay. Now
Yeah,
I
Fish Eagle.
understand.
Yeah, out of Phuket.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought he was saying to James, no, not Fishing Eagle sports fishing.
Oh,
Okay, now I've got it.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
They've had it for years.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I'm imagining you thinking that you used it as a dive boat when you had your business. Is that what you're thinking, Mitch?
Back in 2004. Let me think here. Mind. Anyway, back in 2004, we were utilizing a boat called the Patricia. And when that arrangement fell through, the Patricia was taken to Phuket. And I'll go through some I lost my train of thought there, Tommy. Hang on. Yeah, James can see it. James sees the boat.
Oh,
Nice boat.
Aaron
Beautiful.
says he can talk. He can talk in private. So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. That sounds
James
cool.
has a nice boat.
I can go through some. I doubt I have any pictures on my computer, but
Never know,
I'm gonna
right?
get rid of that. Yeah. Anyway,
All right, we just hit the 3-hour mark.
I don't think
think-
that's her.
I think I'm going to end the live stream. I'm
Are
going
you?
to put. Do you want? Should I? I'm going to put the link in. For
Yeah, put the link up there. I'm gonna look at that later because that's just like curious about stuff like that. The boat that the Fish Eagle has is larger. It's definitely looks larger than.
Okay, I'm going to
Again,
put this
my
in.
mind.
Make sure it comes up.
Awesome.
Hey, yeah, good to meet you too. But yeah, I do these every 2 days. So
Oh, I
and-
thought it
and
was every
the
day,
same-
Dave. It feels like it.
the same time. So today is what, Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. So on
Today's
Friday,
Wednesday.
Thailand Friday, which if you're still in the States will be Thursday. This same time, I'll do it 7:30 a.m. here. So by then I'll do it. But
So
come by
tomorrow
again.
night-
I'd love to wrap.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to go to the Hacienda farewell party, and that's going to be fun. And then Saturday, we're doing the meetup at 4 p.m. at the Wombat. Hope to see a bunch of people there.
Okay, guys, I'm going to thanks everybody coming in, all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, everybody that comes on the channel. I appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one, guys.
Take care, everyone.